nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper.
Anxiety, filling up every space, no privacy. And silently, it could build and build until you finally see, whoa, it's taking over, damn no closure, moving closer. No exposure, I just wanna be a loner. Some can't stay sober, looking over all their shoulders, like moving boulders just to get out of the home. It sucks, I've had enough, I don't wanna feel the stuck under the rug, all my problems that I shove.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper.
I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough, nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough. I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me, but let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff. I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough, nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough. I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me, but let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff. It sucks when you finally feel like giving up. Oh God, no luck, everything feels like you're sticky stuck. I'm lost, handcuffed to the bed where I sleep, don't give a fuck. Can't stop, unplug, feeling overwhelmed, I think I've had enough. Gotta find a way to get some energy, gotta find someone who's a good friend of me. I need purpose to make it all worth it, I'm still searching and I'm still learning. I want a life that's filled with memories, not a life with regret and frenemies. I need focus to keep me from hopeless psychosis if I keep moping.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper.
I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough, nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough. I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me, but let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff. I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough, nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough. I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me, but let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff.
And hello, welcome back to another stream, and another episode of The Legend of Heroes, Trails Through Daybreak. I'm kinda tired today, oh my god, it is overcasty, it's cloudy, it's getting colder. Like yesterday it was like 60 degrees, that was nice. Today though, it's like 50. 50 and only getting colder as the day goes on, oh man. But who we got here? We got quite a few people here from what I can see. I was setting stream up and I saw that chat was a going burr, and I appreciate that. Oh, welcome in, Taboni, Brother Doom, Coach Chat, you Narukami X, DJ Mac TV. Brother Doom's doing the charging with the earbuds, so he'll be here later. Appreciate the lurk, Brother Doom. Yeah, that's everybody as of right now. Flash viewer. Did I say Flash? I feel like I said Flash, but maybe I didn't say Flash. Always good to say Flash again, because Flash have a real one. Flash, a real one for real. But how you all doing today? Hype. Sky accents, hype. Hell yeah. Your earbuds are still charging. Too long I broke chat. Oh, whoa. Did it break the chat? What did you guys... Oh, your name. Yeah, with all the code chat, you, Narukami, X... Go, cultist, yada yada, rest of that name. It was getting longer and longer. Like, I think it was just you, Narukami X, whenever you stopped by my stream the first time, and I was like, alright, that's, you know, I know who this is, alright, cool. And then, like, the next time you stopped by, you added, like, the Chad part, and then the co, and then the parentheses. It's just been growing, just like my tattoos. Started off streaming with only one tattoo, and now here we are with, like, 1 million. What's up, Begami? Welcome on in, glad to see you. Thank you for stopping on by. How you all doing today? How you all doing? But hopefully you're doing well. Yeah, today we are getting back into the Legend of Heroes Trails through Daybreak, Chapter 4, and we found this, like at the end of the last stream, we found this, like, underbelly of Edith, right? The underbelly of the capital city of Edith, of Calvard, and, it's pretty, it's a vibe. I don't know, it's a vibe. I kind of like the area. I appreciate the vibes we get from this place. Met a lot of, I
like to think about
cool people.
puppies. About slowly crushing them.
Doom, why? Doom, why? Why are you crushing the puppies for? Nerd, mega nerd. And that's true, I do like my JRPGs. If that makes me a nerd, and it probably does, then that's fine. That's fine with me.
What'll it be?
Ah, you know, wake up with a morning beer. Let's go. Lucky Collins, let's go. But yes, this place is the hidden 13th district of Edith, and so it's a criminal underworld, like Underbelly. It is the lawless zone where criminals can actually walk around freely. As you can tell by the fact that I'm getting mugged immediately. Just walking 2 feet in front of me.
I like their spunk.
If we must.
If we must. I haven't played as Fairy in a while. Why is... Okay. It's kind of interesting that Fairy's at 135 CP, yet everybody else is at a lot more than that. Very strange. Very, very strange. Alright, but let's go ahead and power our Fairy, and then... I guess we'll just do something here. Let's do stuff. Let's party. Let's party, baby. Yeah, my brain's not quite there yet. Not quite there yet, but we're going to be exploring around this area. It'll be a good time. And then these guys, I can just boom, boom, Phoenix dance. You got 200. It's fine. Yeah, GGEZ. Oh, this guy's got like 1 hit point left. You have 500 hit points. Just die already, please. Anyways, I'm out. Hey, no worries, DJ Mac TV. Thank you for stopping on by. I appreciate you hanging on out. Yeah, hopefully you have a good rest of your day. Hell yeah, hell yeah. We're just going to be exploring this area, see what else the Chapter 4 has in store for us, and we'll go from there. I'm sure you guys figured it out, but the Blacklight District ain't exactly the kind of place you visit for fun. I mean, depends on your definition, I'd say. Aaron's another story, but the rest of you make easy pickings for scumbags and lowlifes hacking it down here. You don't come down here by yourselves, understood? Yeah, I get what you mean. Things can get really dicey if you get surrounded here. But if you bring a buddy along, I bet it'd make for a fun fight. Well, ideally you won't be fighting in a city at all. Still, I didn't realize there were so many people like that down here. Yeah, pretty spooky when you think about it. This world's here a lot closer to yours than you might be comfortable with. It is, but honestly, I'm just more surprised this all existed right under my nose. At least it's surprising to someone as well-to-do as me. Perhaps I'm not very aware of my surroundings. Yeah, we've talked about that a lot, how poor Agnes here is not very... She don't got very good street smarts. This girl is a very easy mark. But she's young, and a rich girl, so it checks out. Did the tits not go off? I didn't hear the noise. I didn't hear the noise of my tits going off. Oh, whoa. Why no work? Why no work indeed? Let me close it down and bring it back up. I'm sorry, Taboni. We'll get the oh my god. We'll get the tits going. Don't you worry. I'm resetting it right now. I'm resetting it right now for you. Oh god, I need to just... God. My throat just had like a little bit of that like phlegm in it. It always happens, like whenever it's like, it feels kind of warm, but then we go back to cold, it's just like, I just feel so blah. I feel so blah. Alright, let's hope this works this time. Actually, we can leave this up, this thing. Technical difficulties, music. Is that? Okay, there it is. There it goes. Load it up. And then let me give you this one for free. So, yeah. Now it should work. It should be working there. Alright. Yeah, it should be working now. There's your friendship thrown at me. All of the homies thrown at me. I don't know if there was a Taboni in there. Taboni is in there somewhere, but I mean, there's a lot of people and it's only like 10 people get thrown at a time, so we'll see. We'll see. Eventually, a Taboni will get thrown at me. Eventually. This guy's actually a Kamen Rider. Hey, yo. I'm a Power Ranger. I never watched Kamen Rider, but I did like Power Rangers, so, you know, there is that. I'm kinda there. I have an approximate knowledge of the Kamen Rider stuff. But you think this would be something of a problem, but it's like everyone just turns a blind eye to it. I hear you. Blacklight's a lawless place, but they have their own rules instead. The big one being, you don't drag innocent civilians into your messes down here. Most tend to follow that, so I'll leave you alone. Keyword being most. Some of them step out of line, like we just saw. Reminds me of Hayoi's own code. You visit here often, Mr. Arkride. Seem to be rather well informed about this area. I check in from time to time. There's info down here that you can't find anywhere else. And as you guys might have noticed by now, it's a good place to sharpen your street smarts. Yeah, I totally get what you mean. It's gotta be like the best part of this whole trip. Man, yeah, you're born and bred, ain't you? True. But yeah, I like this area. And I mean, it's a good idea to have like to quote unquote turn a blind eye to an area like this, right? Considering then you can have an eye on the area. It's the devil you know versus the devil you don't know, right? What's up, Minku?
There sure are a lot of bars
Glad
in
to
this
see you.
place.
Thanks for stopping on by. How you
They
doing,
are likely
Candy?
the only sources of refuge for the people here.
Hey yo. I love the ladies around here though. Hey yo, the barmaidens around here. Hello. Well, hello there, right? Like, I mean, can I get this camera around? Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. Hey yo, what's up, Jum? Welcome on in. Glad to see you. Thanks for stopping
All
on
my
by.
stuff is to die for.
I could imagine so. Oh whoa. Anyways, I'll buy a dynamite cola and a wild burger. Thank you.
See you later, handsome.
Oh shit, not unless I see you first, girl. Goddamn. Like they say, any devil in a storm? Yeah, something like that. That's what they say. Booze Arena.
Cool. There's a match going on right now.
Is some kind of arena? Nice.
Yep, this is here where they hold fighting tournaments. You go in and beat the shit out of each other. Makes for a gambling hotbed, as you can imagine. Color me intrigued. That's awesome. Sounds like an amazing place to train. Yeah, no, literally anything goes in there. Roids, mods, explosives, you name it. It ain't the place to train. Straight up blood sports in there. Organizers will come up with some bullshit reason to make you fight monsters and archaisms. Even if you survive all that shit they throw at you, really ain't worth it. Just steer clear of it, alright? That's fair. Sounds like you really have to be on your toes in there. Pretty decent prize money if you win, though. I don't give them that much credit. It's a one way to make ends meet down here. Mr. Arkride, you're not speaking from experience, are you? Nah, shit ain't my scene. No, not anymore, I mean. Heyo, not anymore, though. Look, they were hard times, okay? The bastard paid for a new truck, but he didn't pay for all the mods like the previous one had. Oh, the hard times that Van fell on that made him fight in this arena was just to buy the mods for his truck. Oh, amazing. Amazing. Whatever you say, Chief. Next time you decide to enter, let me know so I can put my money on you. Oh, no, I ain't setting foot in that cesspit again. Unless... Ayo, unless... I love seedy underbellies. They're always such a vibe. Always such a vibe. This is getting hot and dangerous. Ayo. There's something going on here. There's a shop right here somewhere, but I can't. Ayo. Love how the ladies are just walking around in the lingerie. Yeah, there's so many of them just walking around in that outfit. Nice. Very nice. Is it this guy? Joe Browning. It's a Spirit Joe. Can't wait to see you kick ass in your next match. Get the stupid bastard to hear me. Got all my money riding on you. Don't tell me twice. Once I'm done with them, maybe having ourselves a good old-fashioned bloodbath. Knock the some bitch out in one blow. And I want stuff to the whole town's red. Gah! Ha ha ha.
Right.
Right. There's a shop right here, but I don't see where the hell it's at, so... Nah. I guess it's just not here yet. Nice, though. What about over here, then? And these guys are arguing? God, I would hate to be these guys, to be honest, though. Being, like, some sort of business in a seedy underbelly like this, that's just a recipe to get robbed. And, like, who are you gonna call? The police? The police don't have any... They ain't got nothing down here. Oh. Back alley Dr. Isabel, how you doing? So this is where she set up shop. Oh, yeah, this is we delivered medicine to this lady at one point in time. Also, I love the fact that it's a doctor smoking a cigarette. It's very, very nice. What's up, 9-Vote? Welcome in. Glad to see you. Thank you for stopping on by. You can make my underbelly always seedy. Hey, yo, how you doing? Like this rig sounds so bad. I mean, yeah. But I mean, it's the same thing. That's gonna be robbed and the police would arrest you while laughing if you report it. Yeah, I would never want to open up a business in this type of establishment, in this type of area. Like, oh, you run an illegal gambling business under the city and you got robbed by the illegal patrons that you have? Huh, that's great. Oh, man. Happy Thursday, happy Thursday. This week has been going by slow. Like, I could have swore that, like, 2 days ago was Friday, and then today is just like, it's Thursday today. It kind of feels more like a Saturday, but alright, whatever. Hello, Moshi Moshi. Ah, the spriggan and his lovely assistant again. I see you've added some new faces to your ranks since we last met. What brings you here? Somebody heard I need to take a look at? Well, you know me. Show me the mirror and I'll take a gander. Sick, dead, whatever you need. I can handle it. Isabel, didn't know you worked down here. What, she a friend of yours or something? No, not exactly. She was a client we did some work for after I first joined. Yep. As you can probably tell, she's a pretty renowned doc in the Underbelly. Not my first choice for treatment. She'll patch you up, but gouge your wallet too. But hey, she's always around whenever you need it. Ouch. That's a little mean, don't you think? I'm not some scam artist. I just know what I'm worth. Money talks after all, and I listen. Green is a language we all understand. It's true. Money talks? I didn't know they printed talking money. Oh, but I'll take your word for it. You sound like a really skilled doctor. Oh,
They're all
fairy.
specially made.
Oh, specially made. Didn't expect her to have
Always be
such.
careful when and how much you use.
I didn't expect her to have such a high-pitched voice. I was expecting her to have a lot more, like, musky of a voice. How you doing, girl? Shit. I'd get in too much trouble if I went to, like, an actual Underbelly. Oh, man. Time and his illusion. This week has been so weird. It really has been. Oh, it's been crazy.
Mister, how about some reading material?
Oh, reading material?
What'll you have today?
Do people actually buy books down here? Like, besides me? I
Thanks
don't know.
for coming.
What type of illicit books? I mean, I guess there are illicit books, which is a very funny thing to think about, but, that's kind of weird. Alright, we've already been over here. Hey, yo, it's this lady. Yeah, Hermes. Gotta say, I didn't expect to find you here. How long you been down here? Oh, not too long. Just here for work. I'm guessing you and the rest of your outfits are taking a breather? Whatever you're up to, be careful. This place has no shortage of unique characters to look out for. I'm gonna say that again. You know, you're giving them too much credit. Characters almost makes them sound reasonable. Well, when you have all these different factions here, I find it best to stay neutral and avoid ruffling any feathers. I don't shy away from anyone. You need something hauled? I'm your mule. At the right price and right conditions, of course. And here I thought she'd gone batshit in setting up shop down here. Guess it's not that surprising in retrospect, though. She might not technically be part of the underworld, but she's got one foot in it for sure. There's a little kid.
Let's talk if you've got a minute.
It's okay. I've already bought stuff from you. Illegal books. There are actually illegal books. There's a lot of books that are not supposed to be in print and they're not supposed to be read and things like that, which is just a very funny concept to me, but it is a thing. I would not sleep there for $1 million. You'd wake up with that freaking liver, like, out. You'd wake up missing a liver. Easy. Anywhere else that I need to go to? I think it looks like kind of more well-to-do.
Guess I'll check out the arena.
Guess I'll check out the arena. Have we checked out everywhere? I feel like we haven't, but... Oh, it's getting real confusing about, like, this is up and that's down, and Mei-chan! Dude, just standing there. Hey, yo! Show girls! How you doing, girls? Oh, shit. What type of show you... Oh, no, there's one here. The Eden Adult Shop. Here's the other shop that I was missing.
Ooh, you look dangerous.
Ho ho ho, how you doing, girl? I'll buy that Viper Bite and this Turtle Tonic. A drink that's guaranteed to put a spring in one step. A revitalizing drink that'll keep one up till sunrise. Nice. And then a bunny strap that gives you crit and evasion. I mean, what type of strap are we talking about here?
I'd better see you again.
Ho ho, don't tease me with a good time, girl. Shit. It's one and only Spriggan who brings you here, darling. Got time to stay and play. Your lady friends are more than welcome to join you, if they're up for it. We got girls who know how to keep a woman company, too. Oh, whoa. Be drowning in pleasures you can't find anywhere up on the surface. I can promise you that. Stay a while, won't you, big guy? I don't get it. What kind of place is this? Feels alluring. Feel drawn to it, but I really don't know why. I've never felt like this before. Hard no. Letting you two waltz in there is just asking for trouble. And you! Don't even think about sneaking inside when I'm not looking, punk. I'm an adult. What do you care how I spend my free time? Sometimes a guy just needs to let it hang, you know? I care because you'll get hooked on that shit in 2 seconds. Can't trust your horny ass to stay out of trouble. I think most of the girls still have some growing up to do. Those services aside, I've still got some things for sale here. If you change your mind, decide to spend some quality time with our girls, just let me know. I'll wait right here for you, handsome. It appears she and Mr. Arkride are acquainted with one another. Wherever she is, she certainly has quite the way with words. For real. Ah, the allure of beautiful women. It's very hard to say no. Very hard to say no to. Oh, is it going to experience an awakening? True. Little schoolgirl, little goody two-shoe schoolgirl over here about to have her first awakening. Oh, whoa. Anarchist cookbook? Yeah. That strap. The strap on! Oh, you know what I just realized? I haven't checked any bulletin boards here. Don't sweat that. As a rule, I don't take 4 spriggans from anyone down here. Why not? There are a lot of people here who could use some help, aren't there? For real, nobody down here is exactly innocent, so can't imagine any of them being able to go to the cops or bracers for help. That's the problem. There are some rare exceptions, but almost everyone down here has a checkered past in some way. Ultimately, I can't trust them not to abuse the system. Worst case scenario, I get farmed out as a grunt for some real sketchy shit. Not worth it. Farmed? Not framed? That does make sense, given Spriggan's reputation for assisting in legally gray matters. I can see how a bad faith actor might exploit them for their own gain, and how society at large would offer little to defend them. To be clear, I already make a point of filtering out those garbage posts to start with. More than anything else, just be a giant time sink trying to vet requests from these parts. That's the biggest reason I don't bother. As much as some folks might think otherwise, I don't deal with criminals. I deal with people who have complicated problems. When somebody has a problem they can't rely on the law or the guild to resolve, they come to me. That's all there is to it. That's Van for you. What can I say? It's worked for me so far. Might be doing something right. End of the day, if someone here really wants my services, they're not completely out of luck. Still got 2 options. They can place a force rig in another part of town, or they can come talk to me. Same as anybody else, really. Doesn't mean I'll agree to help, but I'll hear him out at least. That's our boss. Always trying to keep the door open. And the lights on. 2 things that's real difficult for a small business owner. Leave the Blacklight District and return to the surface? Yeah. Water. After leaving the district, they made their way to the surface following a different route. A different route. 5:05 p.m. I always jump back and forth between those type of words, though. Like, a route, a route. Same with caramel and caramel. Like, usually I just say potato, not potato. But, like with route and route, I don't know, sometimes it just sounds better to say it the other way. And same with caramel, caramel. I don't know, I just kind of... I jump between those 2 a lot. Damn, it's already this late? We're down there for a while. Connects to the Riverside District, too. Feels like waking up from a dream. Where's Agnes? Guess it was all a bit too much for a kid. Speaking of kids, seems like that boy we ran into is the son of a Jaeger. I really liked it down there. Shady criminals excluded. Yeah. It was like a conflict could break out at any second. Perfect place for training. Not this again. Oh, there's Agnes. I didn't see her over there. I was like, did we lose Agnes down there? At least it hadn't fully descended into anarchy, even if the rules were somewhat lax. Seemed like a good place to procure goods and materials you couldn't get on the surface. Yeah, I don't want anyone getting hooked on the place, but use it when you need to. Just follow the rules. That goes for you in particular, Aaron. You okay, Agnes? You seem awfully quiet. No, I'm perfectly fine. It was just a lot to take in. Feeling a bit of a culture shock, I suppose. Can hardly blame you. Nah, I'm sorry. It's probably making you feel even worse with how carried away I was getting. Oh, you don't need to feel responsible. It's just, to be honest, I got something else on my mind, too. It does kind of feel like something's been eating at you lately. Worried about things at school? Yes, actually. There's a major opportunity coming up that I was considering opting into. But I think I decided against it. There's nothing more that it can teach me that I haven't already learned after all. Oh. Hi, Limo.
Our information did not lead us astray, I see.
Oh, shit.
It's good to see you all, my friends.
I like how these windows are not blacked out at all. Like, it would have made sense if they just, like, rolled down the windows on that side, but then the ones behind them are also, like, alright. Interesting.
That it is.
Hi, Najee. Your Highness! Damn, talk about showing up unexpected. So this is what the chief was talking about. Oh. Hi,
Correct.
Renee.
His Highness and I have something to discuss with you. Please, climb in.
Bruh. From one meeting to the next. Good God. Our schedule is packed, despite not having an actual schedule. God, this is a vibe right here, too. A stretch limo on a long highway like this. Very Yakuza. I'm vibing. Yo, can I pour the champagne? It's so spacious in here. And seriously, it was stretch limo, right? Hell of a luxury. Ride smooth as a baby's ass, too. Still room to move up in the world, huh? Suspension systems in a luxury vehicle like this versus my pickup are built for totally different things. It's true. Wouldn't want to take this thing off-road. Speaking of, I take it you liked the part I sent you. I got it on special order to ensure it didn't clash with the aesthetics of your truck. Oh, like undersells it. It's a thing of beauty. Even if that ulterior motive behind sending it wasn't just in my head. Still, I'm glad you're both looking well. Thank you. My apologies again for all the trouble we caused you. We weren't expecting to see you all again so soon either. But we were already here for a visit with the President, so the timing happened to line up. Wow. Visited the President and then us. You know, we're just that close to royalty. Oh, the Grandmart guy. Didn't see anything about a meeting on the news. Some kind of secret talks. You needn't concern yourself with details that are on the need-to-know basis. We are living in crazy times. No doubt there's plenty for our leaders to be talking about. Much as it bugs me that you've clearly got something besides that you want to dump on us. Oh. I think I see what's going on now.
I'm sure you do. We invited you here in the hopes of hiring you. This is a joint request from Elsheim and the CID.
That's an interesting joint. It's quite the pair, indeed. I'm committing to nothing, but keep going.
The short of it is, we'd like you to go on another trip for us.
Yippee trips. What's up, Crook? Welcome on in. Glad to see you. Thank you for stopping on by. How you doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. We just got out of the Underbelly and now we're meeting with a prince. The roller coaster that we're going on.
To the home of the Verne Company, the city of Basel in the southwest.
Basel. That's Calvard's biggest urban manufacturer, isn't it? It sounds like a big one.
If you could take a look at the screen.
You have a screen in here? Oh, hi. Fancy.
Basel is an industrial city that is home to both the Verne Group's HQ and the Basel Institute of Science.
Oh, God. Is this a PowerPoint presentation now?
Its artisanal district dates back to the Middle Ages, and it is surrounded by an abundance of nature. Our problem is that as of late, the city's orbital network has become unstable. In addition, suspicious individuals have been sighted leaving and entering the city.
Don't tell me it's... I know what you're thinking, but we can't assume that until we have all the facts, of which we have very little. Under normal circumstances, we would be well informed of the situation, as our country has deep ties with the Institute. Unfortunately, its director, who also happens to be Verne's CEO, has been notably unforthcoming as of late. That's strange. Isn't your country one of Verne's largest shareholders? Yes, it is. We are not the principal shareholder, but we still wield considerable influence over the company. Yet in spite of the fact, the CEO has been emphatically vague in response to our questions. We suspect he is merely buying time. For what, though, I do not know. But his sudden shift in behavior indicates he's hiding something, hence my request for you. You're not giving me much to work with here. And if you're looking for technical experts, you come to the wrong place. Oh, I beg to differ. After all, you have one of Marduk's very own concierges in your employ. Also, little birdie told me you're testing some revolutionary new technology at present. Oh, you mean that Semu thingy? Still undergoing testing, but we plan to reveal it to the public eventually. Good to hear. I'll most certainly be looking forward to it. Anyhow, if we took our request to the guild, it landed at the bottom of their list of priorities, given that no civilian casualties have occurred. Also, much like the police, they're as wary as a fox with these sort of mysteries. Right, if we're on the job, we can deal with any problems you'd rather keep away from the public eye. The conditions are fair, but you better be willing to pay top mirror for our services. You can count us out. Oh, you needn't worry there. If anything, that makes you more trustworthy in my book. Is that a fact? Well, I think we should definitely consider taking this on, especially if Armada is involved. If possible, I'd like to ask one thing before we agree to take this on. What's the CID's connection to this case? You haven't been upfront about that. Oh? Ever the sharp one. It's true. Renee has only given us a brief overview of the company. Like, Oh, good, actually, saw the Pokemon Direct earlier? Oh, hell yeah. I didn't see it, but I heard, some of my friends were doing a collab, of, the Pokemon Present, like, watch-along. And so, I was able to stop by that for a little bit. Didn't get to see the actual stuff because I slept through it. But I heard some good things. Heard some, about the Pokemon Zaza. That, what was the Pokemon? There's another Pokemon game as well. Pokemon. I don't remember. I don't remember exactly. My brain is still not turned on. And that was like as soon as I woke up, I heard that stuff. So I don't quite remember. It takes my brain at least a good hour to like wake up and get going. Especially anymore that I don't drink coffee first thing in the morning, or at least not very often. But yeah, very interesting stuff. Very, very interesting. Hopefully it's good. Scarlet and Violet had left a lot to be desired. But Arceus I thought was a lot of fun. So Arceus ZA. I'm on the fence about it, but like, I'm hoping it's good. I'm hoping. And Pokemon Legends Z and Champion. That's the one. Yeah, I was wanting to say Coliseum, but I was like, it's not Coliseum. It was some other C word. What was it? I can't remember. But yeah, Champions. Which I always love those type of games. I love the, not like the off-the-usual, like, the non-canon Pokemon games, right? Like, there's only so many times that I can, like, go around and collect Pokemon, battle all these gyms, and then become the champion, you know, beat the Elite Four and become Pokemon champion. Like, there's only so many times I can do that. And, so I'm always happy whenever there's, like, a Coliseum or the XD Gale Darkness. Mystery Dungeon games were a lot of fun too. But yeah, I like those ones. I'm very interested to see what that's gonna be like. Both of those have kind of interested me. Definitely going to keep an eye on them as more information becomes available. But yeah, Sever the Sharp one. Vernon and the Institute are currently part of two national projects. One of them is for making the Ziffas standards available to the general public, both at home and abroad. The technology is a national secret, so our involvement should be of no surprise. Makes sense. Gotta stay on top of any leaks and scandals so they don't slip through the cracks. What about the other projects? Classified. Oh, come on. Boo. Even I don't know the specifics there, so I'm in the same boat as you all. I did try pressing the president for details, but he simply wouldn't budge. Apologies, but that's all the more reason why I can't divulge any information about the project. The point is, there are many reasons for our involvement. So all sounds fishy as hell, but whatever. Get on with it. As you wish. The issue of the Ziffa Standards funding source also needs to be addressed. And I will delegate that task to your group's chief and concierge. Huh? What do you mean? Since when did you become my boss? Fine, I'll explain. Ziffa being Vern's 6th generation combat orb, it's common knowledge at this point. But there's a little known fact about the project's humble beginnings. It got a massive capital injection from an interested party. And that party just so happens to be Marduk. Oh, the Valis Investment Bank. Okay. Which, as it so happens, is also the largest shareholder of Marduk, my employer. Oh, okay, there's where Marduk ties in. Agnes is just a lost. Agnes does have a lot of Fee vibes, like the, like Cold Steel 1 and 2 Fee. I see. Sure feels like I'm hearing that name, Valis, a lot lately. No, as in the city-state? Correct. It's a giant port city in the Central East. It may not have much land, but through trade in the South Sea, its people amassed a great fortune, which they are investing all over the continent. They're both our allies and our competitors. The Valis Investment Bank is owned by them. So, you're trying to drag our asses into a Central Eastern turf war, all so we can be your eyes and ears. Well, I guess they could be sending in their own spies, especially with state-level secrets up for grabs. In short, you want us to investigate a highly complex situation from a neutral standpoint and get to the bottom of what's happening there. Does that about sum it up? I'll give you an 85 for that answer. In the event that Valis attempts to interfere, we would also like you to act as a mediator. You've got this all mapped out. Mediation is not one of our specialties, unfortunately, so I'm not certain if we are your best option for that. On the contrary, I think you all are our safest bet on that front. Should you take our request, you will stay in Basil for 3 days. I'm sure there will be other 4 spriggans you can juggle at the same time. We can't expect you to leave at once, but it would be best if you departed within the next few days. Wait. Alright, I'll give it some thought when we get back. Can't make any promises. I understand. We won't be out of options if you refuse. The CID never puts all of its eggs in one basket. Regardless, everything we've told you is strictly confidential. Though, I think a rather unexpected issue might work in our favor here. About Agnes's school trip. Is that what's gonna, like, link together? After that, Prince Sharid and Kincaid saw them back to their office. Once they arrived, they enjoyed dinner at Montmartre before gathering to discuss the Crown Prince's request. More political games, always. It's funny how much I hate IRL politics, but when it comes down to video game politics, I'm just like, ooh, intrigue. I don't know. They should let us be Pokemon Evo Team boss after beating the old boss. Ah, that'd be so fun. Now, I love, I've always mentioned that, right? That I want a quote-unquote evil Pokemon game. Or at least an edgy one, right? Like Colosseum and Gale of Darkness was so much fun, considering they were edgy, right? They had, like, you wasn't necessarily a hero. You were definitely the anti-hero. You were the good guy, quote-unquote, but, like, you did some pretty shady things. And it was just so fun. I liked it a whole lot. I enjoyed having to do some other quests other than beating gyms to become the champion. Yeah. Battle system is going to be much different from original, so it's showing good progress in the making. I'm excited. I remember whenever, what was it, Pokemon Sword and Shield, that they, gotta keep yawning. I'm sorry. But yeah, in Pokemon Sword and Shield, wasn't it in that one that you could, like, sneak up on the Pokemon themselves and, like, get the advantage? That you were the Pokemon hiding in the tall grass? I know definitely in Arceus you was able to do that and just catch them without even fighting, which was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed being able to catch Pokemon without fighting. But yeah, I'm excited to see. Excited to see how they, like, the next stage in Pokemon. God, the original Pokemon is just, it's been done so many times. And, like, the original games are still fun, but, like, you can only do it so many times. I can only do it so many times. I still would like to play Emerald and Crystal again, but, you know. What's up, Tom? Tom Gatto. Welcome in. Glad to see you. Thank you for stopping on by. How you doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. It's a very dark and cloudy day for me today, so... And not to mention it's been colder today. It was like 60 degrees yesterday, but now it's like 50, and so it's getting colder. Colder and colder. So I'm kind of tired, but we vibing with some Legend of Heroes. Always a good time. Hopefully you're doing well. Take you hadn't heard a thing about all this from your own company. I'm naturally aware of the plan to make the Zifa standard available to the masses, but not about problems in Basil. If A really is involved, I would have expected to have already been informed. Gotcha. Does sound like something that'd take us 3 days either way. Or something that wouldn't? That doesn't? Does sound like something that'd take us 3 days either way. But if we're looking into things at Vern and the Institute, we're gonna need to work mostly weekdays. That would mean on yes. Actually, the time here is rather perfect. You see... This is the story of a girl. Wow, high school here sounds really fun. Trust the big school in the capital to burst out the fancy trips. Aramis is all about its students thinking for themselves, so something like this makes sense. But you'll have reports to write for days about it too. Yes, actually. Some of my friends who came here the other day are considering Basil too. I was interested in going myself, but I wasn't sure whether or not that was the best decision. But you would be leaving next Thursday for 3 days, so the timing matches up splendidly. Too perfectly. It's almost as if Arusha wants this to happen. Oh, not that I think my personal circumstances should push us in taking this on, of course. Of course. That goes both ways. You're student first, so don't go forcing your decision to line up with our job. Even if we do end up in the same general place, your studies might mean we won't even see each other. Well, I suppose that's true. But that still kind of hurts. Aww. That's rich coming from the guy who always decides where to go based on who will shove dessert down his throat. Or dessert down his throat. Yeah. The last place we was at was a desert. Nyam. I can't read. You know what else we need? We need an official game where we are part of the Ultra Space Squad and have the Ultra Space. I don't know what those words are, Crook. I'll be honest with you. I haven't played the last Pokemon game I played was Pokemon violet. And then after that it was sword. And then after that I think it was like sapphire. I haven't played a lot of Pokemon games. I'm hungover today though, and having a few drinks tonight. Oh hell yeah. I feel that though. I'm not hungover today, but I kind of feel that that vibe, right? Of being just like, ah man, can I turn off the bright lights? Let me go back to bed. I'm done. I'm done. Usually I don't get hungover. Then again, maybe my just normal state of being is hungover, so maybe I'm always hungover. I don't know. Hey yo, I'm just hung. God damn. Over. But yeah, hopefully you enjoy yourself. Hopefully the headache and all that goes away soon enough, and you can enjoy yourself tonight. Placed on a moon, there were those Pokemon called Ultra Beasts that come from Ultra Space. Ah, I see. Plus 10 light sensitivity. Yeah, right. Which is like, it's a good thing that it's cloudy today because of that, but on the same reason, I have my light on because it's so cloudy in here, my tracking wouldn't pick up. So, damned if I do, damned if I don't. What's up, Doom? Welcome back. Glad to see ya. Thank you for stopping on by with charged headphones this time. Haven't missed much. We was down in the Underbelly. We went around, looked at some girls, bought some snacks, and then, yeah, now we're here. The prince picked us up. That Prince Sharid picked us up in a stretched limo and was like, hey, yo, I got a job for you, bestie. Thank you for the friendships. Friendships. Hey, there's a Taboni. Got an Ice Egg, got 2 glitches. He got a Zane. Nice. But yeah, the Ultra Space stuff, I don't know anything about that. Because, yeah, I never played Sun or Moon. Those ones looked pretty fun, but I didn't get to it. Didn't get to it. It's like friend gotcha. It really is. Yeah. I mean, I'd put you in there too, Ninevolt, if you had some sort of PNG. But, I mean, you really don't have a PNG, so... so, I guess it's kind of hard to put you into the friendship gotcha. But yeah, like all the streamer friends that I got, my moderators, and I think that's everybody that's in there. Yeah, any of my moderators or streamer friends that I got. Not all of them, definitely, but you know, a picture of your dog. I don't got a dog. I got a cat. I got Mimi. Alright, speaking of which, what are we going to find in Basil on that front? Excellent question. A baked tart called an Igaden is probably the most famous. Igaden? It's made of walnuts and honey nougat. Or nougat? Honey nougat. And has a simple but mellow taste that's just... I suppose Van's right. Need to make up my own mind about what to do. Otherwise my great-grandfather would never, or dad for that matter. We still don't know much about Agnes's family, but I'm pretty sure she's related to the president. Pretty sure. Oh, I'm sorry, didn't mean to cause you your concern. Not at all. Just don't think anyone could blame you for feeling conflicted here. But should we end up going to the same place, rest assured that I will do all I can to support you. She's way too perceptive. Thank you, but why? Oh. There it goes again. I guess we're going. No way. That settles that. We're going to Basil. The thing... the very plot-convenient lighting up that thing has, huh? I'll speak to my friends at school tomorrow, but if you could work under the assumption we'll all be going and prepare accordingly. Got it, but... don't forget that I'm a student first and foremost, right? I won't. I'll make this work so I can handle my obligations properly, both here and at school. Oh, good night. Yeah, night. I guess we'll be leaving next Thursday, same day as Aramis. But Renee and the prince just dumped this on us. They can wait till tomorrow for an answer. Still, she sure looks brighter than when I met her. With how much she's got waiting on her, I'm sure she's still got a lot to work through. But I'll look out for her as best as I can, being her boss and all. That sure was a day. Guess I'll go for a walk to wind down before bed. Yippee! Let's go to the criminal underbelly again. Hey yo. What better way to unwind than with strippers? Really killing me tonight. Back again? Really want to take a break? Isn't that... oh, damn it. I hate this aging thing. Put yourself together, Victor. As long as you may still small enough to fit in my arms. Gotta keep this bistro going. With an attitude like that, he's set for life.
Well,
This feels relaxing.
Adorable. Oh no, an evil wolf. Little pig, let me come in. No, not by the hair of my chinny chin chin, said the little piggy. Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your straw house down. Grrr. Nah, mommy's really scary wolf. Watch out, Yume. I'm gonna eat you. Oh, don't eat me. Just go back to reading the story, please. And she just does it all. Diva? More like divine. She can read me a bedtime story anytime. Oh, that's adorable. The three little pigs, though, huh? Didn't expect to see that story. Oh, is it... Oh, it's Misty's voice. Yippee. Do I... Oh yeah, I can just finish my nighttime activities whenever I desire. But I mean, we got stuff. We got 3 free time, and I want to look around.
How is it this late?
How is it this late? Yeah, that's me whenever I stream and do collabs and whatnot. Ay. Time does not work correctly. Oh shit, is something going on here? No. Because we had a mission earlier where the lady who runs the general store, her son, he's part of a gang, right? And there's a whole deal with that guy. He was like trying to swindle this little girl from like a big bank, and well, things happened. Stuff and things happened. He got shot, and so I was wondering if there was going to like be something there, but apparently not. Apparently not. Adorables indeed. What's up, Apple? Well, come on in. Glad to see you. Thank you for stopping on by. How you doing today? I'm finally waking up proper. I understand that. I'm slowly getting there. And the more I talk, the more I'll wake up. But the more I talk, the more I want to yawn. But hopefully you're doing well today, Apple. Hopefully today is finding you well. Kitty cat. Oh, I can't interact with the kitty cat. Look at how small this cat is. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, it's so cute. I don't know who any of these people are. People are really relaxed about just having their doors unlocked in the middle of the night. Really relaxed about Van just busting through and being like, hey, hippity hoppity, I want to talk on your property.
Let's do this.
Let's do this. Water. I'm so dehydrated today for some reason. I don't know why. But I cannot get enough to drink.
Well, if it isn't Van.
If it isn't Van. All these girls look important, but they also look very plain. Oh, what's up, Bermati? Van, darling, little birdie, blah, 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 blah. Little birdie told me to drink. Thank you, Tom. Thank you for the drink, for the hydrate. And you better be hydrating too. Better be hydrating too if you got a hangover today and you're planning on going to hit some more bottles tonight. Get some water in you. I was on another level last night. Poor customers had me talking a mile a minute. Oh, hell yeah. And did they ask about fighting games or something like that? Something that you are knowledgeable about? Something that you are passionate about? May have acquired some post figures in an attempt to get post roughs made for comms. I saw that. I don't remember where I saw that, but I remember maybe it was in Lyra's stream when we were doing the collab. You mentioned something like that. But I remember seeing that. Indeed. I heard me mention that. Yeah. Dehydration will ruin your vacation. Yeah. You gotta get drinked. Post it. Oh, yo. Apple posting stuff in the Discord? Hey, yo. Let me take a little gander. And he removed the message. Yeah, I don't see anything in the Discord. Not posted yet. Shaking my head. Shaking my head. Oh, and right as her. Gotcha. I'll check that out later then. It's Van, darling. A little birdie told me you were in the 13th district today. Fast little birdie then, but yeah, the immovable decided I play as his errand boy today. Edith's gonna be pure chaos with people like that running around. And trust me, I know. I'm expecting all my sources to go wild with them in the mix. The streets have already been going crazy, considering all those recent developments. I hear a certain unsavory group might be on the prowl right now. Do try to be careful, please. Yeah. Thanks for the heads up. If you already know where we're heading out, you can just say so. And I'm hoping to see on Yes and the rest sometime soon. Don't be strangers here. Yeah, I hear you,
What are you in the
Bermati.
mood for? Aw, you're leaving already?
Yeah, later, Bermati. Just came by to say hi to you and see if you had anything else to buy. I want coffee. Coffee sounds good. Maybe we should pop a coffee bean real quick. I got some coffee beans in my room. And it'd be nice. It'd be a nice little thing, but at the same time... Nah. Eating. Not going out tonight, going out tomorrow. Oh, you're going out tomorrow. I'm sorry, I misread that then. Well, still, if you're hungover today, still probably be a good idea to get some water in you. Thank you. Thank you for the sugar, Doom. Thank you for the sugar. The horrors I'm going to put them through. Oh, whoa, those little figurine things? Yeah. I'm going to smoosh one between a pair of pillows to simulate being swallowed. Oh, Apple. You have fun with your new toys. Have fun with your new toys to create all sorts of new horrors. Very, very tentatively excited to see what you've got going on. I can't believe all three of us are heading out on the same day, and Gray's finally starting his journey from branch to branch. Sure, it takes me back to doing the same thing when we were still junior bracers. Yeah, it's hard to task getting a recommendation letter from every branch, but it's good work before becoming a senior bracer. That's the plot of Trails in the Sky 1. Stella and Joshua were going around to each of the branches to get the recommendation letter, which then allows them to reach the next level of the Bracer Guild. And well, while they were doing that, shit really hit the fan. And so, you know. Now I have to get the tentacle stance. Yeah, now you have to, Apple. Now you just have to. But not just that, but it's the best way for all bracers to acquire their most useful tool on the job. What tool? Spoiler alert, but it's cultural understanding. Republic's full of folks from all cultures and backgrounds. Wouldn't be a good bracer if you don't learn how to approach them all. Oh, that's why. Here I'll be assigned to a branch steeped in Central Eastern culture. Give it your best out there. There's a tough road ahead, but I know you can pull it off. Best of luck out there, man. Can't look after you since you're going in opposite directions, but I have a feeling I won't need to. You got this. Thanks to the both of you. Stay safe travels and hope you enjoy your drinks. I like how this Gray, he's caught my eye. I don't know why he's caught my eye, but he's caught my eye. Like he was the new bracer, and now he's going on this little journey. Now I'm kind of invested in his life story. I feel like we're probably going to be seeing him in the next area that we're at as well. He's not like super special of a design or anything, but like, I don't know. I feel like there's...
Hey there. What'll see ya?
There's something, right? Something about him. He might be vaguely important later on. Like the Anton of this game. Or the Anton of the Daybreak games. I haven't been to a concert in forever. It's been a very, very long time. They're expensive though, and they don't come around where I live, so I gotta travel at least like an hour or two away to go to any like good concert venue. It's a shame. I'm getting old and tired and even more stingy. You have anything else to say? Yeah. We talked about that earlier. We were talking about that earlier about... life comes at you fast whenever you're driving at Mach speed. Alright, you know what? I think that's enough for this place, so...
Off we go!
Station Street. The train headed for Station Square will be departing soon. Maid! Every single time that we come in this area, I have to go and say hi to the maid. No. She looking all cute over there, standing in front of the, train station, waiting for her beloved, or whatever. What's all this? The hell, man? Who do you think those guys are? Chill down, or Chilla Downey? What a terrible name. I get how you feel, but Shotgun's doing nothing for us. Oh, but I'm not letting them get away with this. Hell no, not with our street racer pride on the line. Oh, this is... Yeah, Jennifer, she's the lady that we made at the chop shop over there a whole lot. Seconded, we should take our chance while we can. What's going on here? fellow car aficionados. Van, I guess I could let you know. There's this bunch of street racers causing trouble for us ever since they turned up in the capital. They're taunting us, I tell you. Drive like madmen around town just to get on our nerves. Ran my car into a guardrail thanks to their dumbasses. Just thinking about it gets me angry all over again. That's an expensive fix. The hand-me-down I got from Downey got trashed real bad too. Dude had to be sent to the body shop. How can we let loose and enjoy a sweet drive with them tearing it up around town? Yeah, they sound pretty bad. What are we dealing with here? They call themselves the High Bloods. There's 4 of them, and they all come from Oracion. They used to stick to their turf, but recently started moving here. They're all rich kids, obviously, and their cars are really souped up. Once more, their leader, Lucio, is the grandson of Itwa's current company president. He's got a Mata Etwa sports car. Ain't no slouch as a driver, either. Last we raced, he passed me by like I was just crawling through the street. Can you believe that? Oh, love, you said it was an Etwa's president's grandson? Man, that sucks. Last thing you need is someone relating to the company's top brass being a dick. And he's not the worst of it. There's another guy that's even more of a reckless driver. Name's Damien. He styles himself as their main fighter. He's all cocky, taunting us from his bike just because he can take tighter turns than any of our cars. He's the one that did my baby in. I'll never forget that bastard. Never! He thinks he's better than us car drivers, does he? So, what do you plan to do about these guys? Surely you're not just gonna let them keep running wild. Definitely not. I tried warning them over and over to stop behaving like this, but it's falling on deaf ears. Since they're not heeding warnings like that, try talking to Lucio directly. The only thing he said was, if you want us to leave, you'll have to best us in a race. We're actually on our way to the race right now. Yeah? Guess my timing's just that good. You could say that. There's 4 of them, but me and Graham are the only ones with rides right now. And that's not even counting car specs and driving ability. Hate to admit it, but it's stacked and not in our favor. But we can't just give up. Yeah, better to lose outright than to flake out on them and just lose by default. Not like we're hoping to lose, though. We're not backing down till they're in the ground. Wish us luck. Don't want to sit back and have a bunch of rich assholes wreak havoc on Edith. Maybe you could lend them a hand here. You just want a street race. I like how this is part law. How the hell is street racing part law? I guess we are making it safer by getting them out of the streets, but I don't know about that. You mind if I join? Appreciate the sentiment, but this is our problem to deal with. Wouldn't be right to drag you into it. Hard to disagree. This goes beyond just you. It involves all car lovers now. As a fellow driver myself, I just can't stand back and let a bunch of punks with no sense for safe driving screw up my home. I want to teach them a lesson. Fan. Now that's what we like to hear. Let's see why we can't join. Why not let him? Alright, thanks Van. You're really saving our asses here. You might honestly be the best help we could got. I respect you a lot, man. Thanks for saying so. Still leaves the problem of dealing with Damien, though. I'm no biker, so I'm not gonna be able to help there. Not so sure how we're gonna deal with that. That is not a word you should say. I mean, I know what it means, but that's that's a yabe. That's a real yabe word there. Not so sure how we're gonna deal with that small but persistent little detail. That small but persistent annoyance little detail. Oh man. Oh hey Hermes, how you doing, girl? That's all for today then. Back to my bike. Hold up. Why are all of you gathered here? Hermes! Your timing couldn't be any better. Got some free time on your hands? Smooth Sky? Yeah. Yeah. I was not gonna touch that word with a 10-foot pole. Even though it's not the swear word that everybody's thinking of, or has any relation to said swear word. Just a word that means a small but persistent annoyance. But I mean, it's way too damn close. I ain't touching that. I ain't touching that. Initial D Sky Edition, back on the rocks. Street race, street race, street race. Hell yeah. I do love a good street race. I'm done for the day, so I guess so. Now this lady's very attractive. Can't even see her face, but I mean, nice. I see, so you're going to be racing them to teach them a lesson. Yeah, would really help if we had a biker of your skill level on our team. What do you say? You up for it? Sure, I'll join your team. Teaching a naughty rider how to behave sounds like fun. Hey, yo, can I be your naughty rider, girl? God damn. I'll make sure they think twice before causing trouble in the capital again. Glad to see you so fired up for this. I really appreciate you agreeing too. Now it feels like we have a fighting chance. Yep, it's gonna be a proper 4v4 race. Now all it's left is leaving them in the dust. Anyways, clock's a-ticking. Let's get to the meeting spot. You ready to go? Ready whenever you are. Same here. And let's roll.
Well, we're on the clock now.
Shit, I want to rock, 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 rock. Is this the meeting spot? Yeah, just beyond here is the highway we're using. But we're supposed to meet face to face here first, right? Looks like they arrived. Legend of Heroes Street Race Edition. Let's go. Just look at that. It's a hell of a ride. Alright, what a mirror went into customizing her. This ain't gonna be an easy race. Hello, and good evening, street racers. I'm impressed you didn't just turn tail and run. So you really showed up, High Bloods. Don't recognize those two. Oh, thanks to your biker, our cars are in the shop. So I figured I'd call in some help. Yeah, look at these small fry. At least try and make this fun for us, alright? What? I dare you say that again. Donnie's all kinds of fired up now. Now I think it's time we reintroduced ourselves. Bunch of basic-looking NPCs. Blah. We're the High Bloods, a team composed exclusively of those who are elites among the elite. Pleasure. You know, completely forgot until you said the name, but I heard about the High Bloods a few years back, where they were nothing but a bunch of pampered rich kids, kinda like you. Were these the same guys that were in Trails to Azure, Trails from Zero to Azure, the crossbow games that were, like, causing havoc? I remember we, like, knocked one of the, like the one guy, we knocked his car into the, like a pond. As the SSS. That was a good time. Nah, you must be referring to our predecessors. They apparently disbanded after doing a tour of Crossbow. Okay, so that was the old High Blood. I got you. Now, their name is ours. Is there some specific reason behind inheriting their name? Indeed, there is. While we don't approve of the way they loved drinking, women, and gambling. As a form of nobility, we identify with how they valued their chosen bloodlines that gave them power and wealth. It is only fitting that we consider ourselves the true High Bloods. Okay, then. For nobility, eh? Been a while since I heard anyone call themselves that. Hey, you don't hear that kind of thing around here much. It's because they're from Aracion. Up until the noble institution was abolished during the Calvardian Revolution, Aracion was the royal capital. Shame that even after decades have gone by, there's still old fossils that can't throw away their elitist bullshit. How dare you! Lucio's family line was a great noble house that had the trust of even the royal family. It's fine. Doesn't bother me. Commoners could never hope to understand our noble thoughts. What I cannot forgive, however, is that you people don't know your place. You insist on getting in our way. You're nothing but an eyesore to us on our drives, and that's why we're going to make you leave the capital streets. You got a lot of nerve. It's right that you think you're causing trouble for folks with your reckless driving is a way to have fun. Street racers, how could we hand these streets to you when you lack basic manners or compassion? Just what you're getting yourself all worked up over, commoner. Just look at you and your half-assed custom ride, because you ain't got no mirror to spend. You got no right to talk when you can't even bring out the true worth of your rides. And damn, you got a big mouth on you for such a little brat. If you know so much about true worth of our rides, then why don't you teach me? And don't think we're gonna take this sitting down. It's time we settle this score. Right here, right now. Yeah, get ready, High Bloods. Drivers as reckless as you have no right to call yourself street racers, so we're making this your last drive. It would appear we have 4 vehicles each, so how about we race one-on-one? When you are ready, we'll leave for the expressway. Don't disappoint us. And so, with their street racer pride on the line, the curtain to their fierce battle rose. After confirming the rules of each race one more time, each participant went right to work preparing their vehicles. Okay, let's decide who's going to race who. I think I could go up against a biker on their team. Sure thing. Just ride safe, okay? But of course. So who's going to face Lucio? Could you leave him to me? It's my job as the leader to get revenge for Downey. I have to. Graham. This race is about you guys. Whatever it is you're thinking, I'm down. That being the case, said to yourself, you go as is, you're going to lose. I'm not even talking about your driving technique either. You're going by specs, it's going to be real tough for you. But, I hate to say this, my truck could handle his ride. Hell, I can promise you I won't lose. Van. Alright, then Van will be racing Lucio instead. Already borrowing your skills, might as well be in it to win it. And you got that right. Okay, that's what brought down to size. And I guess that means you'll handle Lucio's 2 flunkies. Remember right, they both came here in Etwa sedans. By the way, I've seen that Roger guy up close and personal before. I think I got a decent idea of how he operates. Yeah, I know I can count on you. Then I'll take on the other guy, Tebow. Great, looks like we've all squared away. Once we're wrapped up our fine-tuning, let's hit the road. I'm rooting for you guys. Go kick some ass. And please don't get hurt. Thanks, you guys. Promise we're gonna beat those High Bloods. Get into a street race the day before we leave out of Edith. With the matchups decided, everyone got in their cars and they were off to the races. First round pitted Unifer against Tebow. Juniper? I don't know. Juniper's, sedan had an edge in the traction due to the love and care she put into tuning it. As the race went on, she slowly but surely narrowed the gap between her and Tebow. However, her vehicle lacked the horsepower required to best the sedan, which boasted a roaring engine that ultimately led him to victory. Damn! So 1 for Team Idiots. For the next race, Graham stepped up to the plate, ready and willing to avenge Juniper. Graham's Ingrid was lightning fast sports car, but Roger's decked out sedan was no slouch either. It was a close race, with both cars being neck and neck from start to finish. In the end, Graham's powerful traction allowed him to emerge victorious by a hair's breadth. Graham's us, yeah. So 1v1. Nice. After that, it was time for the third round to commence. Oh shit, they're going next, huh? 1v1 right now. We don't have this in the bag just yet. But that just makes this all the more exciting. It'll be a cold day in hell before I lose the sympathetic courier lady. Get ready to choke on my dust. You stole my line. Starting lines up ahead. Time to get serious. Oh shit! Holy hell! Look at her go! You can't even see her anymore. Eat that, loser! Right, it's a little early to celebrate. Ain't caught up. Thing's acceleration isn't half bad, but its top speed doesn't hold a candle to my bikes. Specs aren't the only thing that matters in a race, you know. On that point, you and I agree. This comeback just rammed his handlebars into hers. Talk about dangerous. The fact that he pulled it off without losing his balance shows he's no amateur. It's still reckless, though. These guys are freaking crazy. Come on, I dare you to try and overtake me again. If you do, I'll hit your dingy little bike with everything I've got. No, what's the matter? Can't keep up? Where's our wimpy-ass courier getting cold feet? There's less than 500 yards to the finish line. Victory's as good as mine. It's a decisive moment. I can slow down, make him think I've given up, speed past him when he least expects it. I can rev up right now and punch it. I don't know which is the correct route with this one. Like, I don't know. Sure. Honestly, I want to punch it, but like maybe it would be wiser to slow down. Because he did say that he wanted to like attack if she went through, so let's go with this and see what happens. Throwing in the towel already? What a wuss. Just stick to carrying around people's junk in the future. Overconfidence is a killer drug, baby! Haha! What? Based. Love how they made an animation for that. Yes! Go, courier lady! She caught him off guard by speeding him past him at the last second. What an incredible strategy. She even had me fooled. It was one hell of a secret weapon. Nice. An interesting decision? Yeah, cue the Eurobeat. Yeah, I was back and forth about that one. Like, flawless victory. We're not out of the woods yet. Still got Van's race. Nice job. Is that a turbocharger? Something along those lines. Was hoping I could win without revealing it, but them's the brakes. Now, guess I'm up next. Go get him, Van. Knock the high bloods off their high horses. And very appropriately, my neighbor revved up his motorcycle just now. Very good timing. Very good timing. All right, one more. Let's go. Let's do this. We got this van. No, we got traffic this time. He did customize every part of his Etwa's car, from the suspension to the spoiler. Wow, even the spoiler, huh? I mean, it does matter. Very slightly, but I guess it does. You must be daft if you think you can take me with that little girl's car. You slighted me with your hubris, and I'll make you pay for it. Okay. Some more cars on the road now. Using the turbocharger would be way too risky. Oh shit. He swerved around those cars like it was nothing. Thankfully, all this traffic is preventing him from hitting his top speed, so I can keep up with him. Can't get too cocky here, though. Might not be at Maximus level, but he's still a force to be reckoned with. I'd hoped he had a trick of his sleeve like that woman did. I'm so looking forward to making a fool of him. But it's clear he has nothing. What a disappointment. Whew, boy. Approaching the point where the traffic from the Riverside District joins the expressway. This time of day, maybe I could. Maybe you could indeed. Looks like he couldn't keep pace with me. Now pathetic. Someone forgot to take out yesterday's garbage. Why must there be so many of these infernal trucks on the expressway at night? Doo-doo. What? Your lack of knowledge of the area is coming back to haunt you, bud. Damn, he caught it faster than I thought he would. Oh, look at that. So you do have a modicum of skill after all. Too bad it's futile. Pile of scrap can't match my car's acceleration and speed. I might be able to secure victory by using my turbocharger, but it'd be risky. Should I do it? I want to do it. I really want to do it. Felt the urge to do it thanks to this. I feel the urge to do it right now, too. I feel the urge. It might be risky, but you know what? We're going for the victory, baby. We're going for the victory. If I want to win, it's going to have to pull out all the stops. That's what we're talking about, baby. Do you really think I wouldn't have one of those, too? Shit. Yeah. Just had to overtake me the last damn stretch. Oh, did he win? Damn. Only anime would depict racers having full conversation mid-race with each other. True. Like, what, do we have walkie-talkies in here or what? That's that. Well, that's that. Huh? Did you just say that? Well, she did just say that twice. And that's that. Well, that's that. The competition ends in a tie. Not what I was hoping for. Not when we high bloods are far more talented than the rabble of commoners. It's the least I could do after you came to me for help. Sorry, guys. Wish you could have done better. It's not on you, so don't worry. Not you two, this wouldn't even have been a competition. Hate to say it, yeah, but I couldn't have seen this going any other way. But then, what does that mean now? Never thought I'd run into a biker as wild as her. Here, I was planning to run circles around her, but she ended up running circles around me instead. Damn, man. Managed to win this time, but to be honest, I don't know how it'd turn out if we did a round 2. Never even thought a person could drive like that. After a race so fierce, I suppose it would be a little uncouth not to acknowledge her skills to some degree. When next we meet, however, you shall be met with overwhelming defeat. And may you never forget it. Yeah, just you wait and see. Next time I'm gonna blow your socks off. The hell is their deal? I guess they won't mess around here for a while, but they'll be back for revenge at some point? What did they get to decide that? If only they were more honest with themselves. I'm glad things worked themselves out in the end, I guess. Well, I wouldn't have gone half as well if you and Hermes weren't here. There's no way this is the end of it, but for now, we'll at least chase the high bloods off. Thanks for the help, you two. It's no biggie. I enjoyed myself, so it was worth it. And likewise, happy my orbital bike skills proved useful. And so the battle against the high bloods came to an end, with everyone singing praises for one another's efforts. On the way back, Hermes parted ways with the group, and Graham and his people returned to the repair shop.
That takes care of that. Looks good to me.
1C or SP. Yeah, probably would have got 2 there if we managed to win. I still find it hilarious that we got +1 to law with that. Like, how? But hey, grade level 3, let's go! What did that say? What exactly did that say? Something about... Obtained Mare Gray through Mare and Van synchronization. What is that? Is it a hollow core? It is. Trickster. Evasion up by 66%, Strength ATS by 16%, Defense ADF 22%, Speed, Movement, Physical Damage 22. So Mare gives you HP regen apparently. That's the same. It's a little bit slower? No, it's faster. And evasion rate goes up by 66, so you get less critical rate. You get 40% more evasion, but you lose your critical rate boost. That looks better, though. Just overall, that looks really good. A new version of Airborne from syncing with the van increases mobility when boosted. Huh, interesting. Yeah, I mean, I'll take better evasion over critical damage. I love evasion. I love evasion. Got my water, got my gratuitous amount of protein in bat and shake form. Got some hummus and chips, got my Switch, and got you guys here. Time to hit the treadmill. Oh, hell yeah. You enjoy yourself, Apple. I'm not a fan of hummus, though. Hopefully, I'm glad that you enjoy it, but it's not exactly the first thing that I go to for a snack. Definitely not a fan of that myself. Alright, well, let's talk to everyone here. Just Juniper, at least. Juniper, I don't know. Lucen's such a bummer, but it's not all bad. You get to let loose and drive my heart out. Oh, I felt so good. Little baby's the best car in town. You literally lost the first race. Whatever. I had a feeling I should probably prioritize safety, but like I really want to go burr. I really wanted to go burr there. And so I went burr. I burred so hard and got so far. But in the end, it didn't even matter. Womp, womp. Womp, womp. Alright, but is there anything else around here? Anything else that I should look at? Okay, sure. Anybody in
You
here?
enjoy shopping with us.
Oh, no. I saw that lady standing there and I was like, wait, somebody with a talk bubble? Hey, Deswani. Fancy seeing you here, Spriggan. Right back at you. Looking for weapons today? Or are you looking at the buyers instead? I frequented this shop for my gun maintenance and customization since the old owner was still in charge. Possession of firearms is permitted under Republic law for the purposes of self-defense. Though you need a license to be a gun owner, of course. Not that you even use one. Speaking of, what are you doing here, Spriggan? Just looking for custom parts, something that'll fit a self-defense baton. Gotta shell out for my assistance, you know, even if the costs are starting to pile up. You're shameless, you know that? Don't you have any idea what kind of authority I hold? Forget it. It's with the fact that you're dragging a bunch of civvies around with you on the back burner for the moment. You should at least put some thought into upgrading your equipment. Trouble could strike at any moment, and it's dangerous to be unprepared. Yeah, I don't need you telling me that to be careful. He's smiling. Huh. Aren't you a softie? Maybe there was a nice side to you. What's a smirk for? For your information,
Thank you for visiting the Weston.
Hey, honey, what's wrong? Oh, I'm already done for the day. Just stopped by one of the stores in front of the station. I'll be back home soon. Don't worry, I'll even stop by for one of Gigi's favorite cupcakes on the way. Gigi? Gigi? No, maybe a bagel then? Yeah, love you. See you later. No. What, you got a problem? Nope, not at all. And your wife, I'm guessing. Didn't know you had a daughter either. Look at you playing the family man. Watch it, Spriggan. Stay far, far away from my personal life. If you're looking for a gift, I can vouch for the new cheesecakes they got in stock downstairs. Just saying. Nice and sweet. Lemon flavor, too. Guaranteed the kiddo's gonna love them. Cheesecake? There's an idea. Not that I was asking for your opinion. That's adorable.
What's it gonna be?
That's adorable. Anything for me to grab here? Technically better. This ergonom. I cannot talk today. Ergonomic. There we go. Ergonomic. Blah. Ergonomic grip. It's technically better, but not by much. So I don't really know if it's worthwhile to grab. Also, it only boosts up ATS, which is not something that I'm super.
You better take good care of it. Thank you for visiting
super
the
worried
Weston
about.
department store.
Anybody else around here that is worth talking to?
Stores have a wide variety of fine goods
Nope.
for sale.
Okay then. Bromp, 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 bromp.
We hope you enjoy shopping
This guy
with us.
bird his heart out. I bird my heart out indeed. It didn't win the race, but at least I was able to go pedal to the metal. Oh, Marielle's right here. How did I miss you? Nah. He can't smile. The big guy's a softie and down deep. The hard cop's actually a softie. Aww. Congratulations, you are our 1,000th customer this month. Here's your gift certificate. We're doing a special offer at the moment. Huh?
Thank you for visiting
Really?
the Weston
Yay!
department store.
My editor loved my Thoroughbred report too. One lucky thing after the other.
Wide variety
That's right, I might even be able to find Dingo. Luck just finds you everywhere.
We hope you enjoy shopping
Dingo
with
really
us.
helped me out with that whole Thoroughbred situation. I want to tell him how impressed my editor was with the report. Oh man, Mario. She's something else. She is something else indeed. Who is that over there? Dude's getting chastised about something, but not really my business, huh? Alright, Tyrell District. Let's go watch ourselves a
Let's do
movie!
this.
Let's go watch a movie, baby! Dun, 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 dun. No, nobody here that I wanna talk to. Nobody up here either. Oh, this is that one lady that was all. Yeah, she's got some interesting. She kind of reminds me of Dorothy. Kind of got some interesting tastes, shall we say. When it comes to heinous crimes in Calvard, they don't get much bigger than the whole devil-worshipping cult. They denied Adios' existence, and about a decade ago, they were going around and kidnapping kids. I was still just a little kid myself back then. I remember them giving me the absolute creeps. Just thinking about them gives me chills all over again. The kind of chills a girl can't get enough of.
Alrighty.
Alrighty indeed. Oh boy. You need to go to Old Town afterwards? Yeah, I do need to go to Old Town, but I want to look around all of these areas. Now this game, it tells you where you need to go, but there's a lot of hidden things around that are really worth your time. A lot of things that are interesting to look into. And so I never just go straight for the story. She's got a unique mindset for real. Just like Dorothy and her, like, boys love. All of her yaoi. Okay, I did not see this correctly at first. Is it just me, but like, I saw it from this angle right here, right? And I was just like, yo, what's going on in this back alleyway over here? Nah, just a dude had too much to drink. Alright, we're fine, we're good. There's a new movie! The world's fastest. Before we go into the theater, though, let's see if there's anybody else out and about around here. Doesn't really look like it. We haven't seen Dingo yet, but... Oh, there's Aaron. What are you doing, Aaron? Hey, getting busy with these patrols? About as busy as you've been with drinking, it seems. Thought you had made a beeline for the Blacklight District or something. You know me too damn well at this point. Yeah, I'd be down there right now if it weren't for what Sal and the rest said earlier. We're finally about to close in on A after all this time, bastards. Once we knew about their endgame is, all we have to do is move in and crush them. Hey, now don't get too ahead of yourself, alright? Once they know something, I'm sure they'll be in touch. I know we don't have the most fun job in the meantime, but it is what it is. You got that right. Don't get me wrong, Chief. I know trying to rush things is just asking for trouble. I can be hot-headed, but I'm not an idiot. I think I'm gonna order some food, too. Make sure I'm recharged when it's time for us to go in and kick A's in the Garden Sasses. When do you stay? Anyone can get you to treat your lackey to a little something extra? Promise I won't call you an old man for 5 minutes. Sorry, punk. I ain't made of money. Have to pay for whatever you want on your own mirror. And not calling me an old man for 5 minutes is not... Yeah, I can just leave, and you'll also not be able to call me a punk or an old man for 5 minutes. It works for me either way. Alright, so there's Aaron. Anybody else around here? Doesn't really seem like it. These are students, but I don't recognize them, so I don't know. I got names, but I don't exactly make a habit of talking to people that I don't know all that well.
Hello.
Anyways, let's go watch a movie. Sober Curious, Wolves Requiem, Golden Blood Director's Cut. Hey, yo! Sober Curious, have we seen this one? I always need to, pay attention. Oh, yeah. I learned how to make toast. Let's go! Okay, it's probably like around here. Yeah, so we've seen Golden Blood, Sober Curious, The Peony Blade, and This Side of Heaven. It's getting difficult to remember which books, or which ones we've seen. So, Golden, Sober, Peony, Heaven.
Thank you. Hello.
Okay, so yeah, Wolves Requiem or Golden Blood Director's Cut. Let's see the Director's Cut of this. Nah.
If you have a ticket, please proceed.
Tickets for the Director's Cut for one? Indeed. Let's grab a seat. We saw Golden Blood earlier, but I'm curious about what the Director's Cut of this movie is going to be like. There's a student back there. I guess it's not going to be that explicit, huh? A sinister pharmaceutical company seeks to shake the very foundation of the world with a deadly engineered virus. Tasked with stealing its design documents, Zoe and her partner Rick begin sniffing for clues, which leads them to the chief developer at the lab. Zoe attempts to get close to her target in the way that she, as an A-class spy, does best. Ooh la la.
Stop it, please! I told you, I've already got a boyfriend.
Oh, I heard you loud and clear. I also recall you saying that he's buried neck deep in debt. Tell you what, I'll pay off his debt in full on one condition. Break up with him and be mine. If you still refuse, then I'm afraid I must ask you to resign.
Damn.
So what'll it be?
Oh, Rick. I'm so sorry. Could you at least look away, sir? I'm really not used to this sort of thing.
My, aren't we shy? Very well. Just don't keep me waiting.
And then comes out the Kung Fu move.
Yes, that's a good girl. There's absolutely nothing to be embarrassed about. Psych! I'm gonna have so much fun stripping you bare.
Hey, yo.
Gotcha, you naughty boy.
Hey, yo. Nice. Here comes the chokehold. Yeah, I thought it was going to be a chokehold, but... Nah, that's, even better. Hey, yo. The pistol. What the... Why are you here? Is it going to be... Oh. Of all the people I could have run into, why'd have to be you? You're not going to tell Agnes about this, are you? Oh, Albert's sneaking out. Was he the student in the background? It'd be hilarious if he was. Nah, your secret's safe with me, kid. Won't tell your president friend either. I just find it quaint that your idea of mischief amounts to some good old lying about your age while you're sneaking out of the dorm. Wasn't talking about that. I mean, definitely don't tell the girls about those things either. I'm more worried about them finding out what I watched, so... There you are. I can't believe you, of all people, broke curfew. You had me so worried. Oh, Dad, why are you here? Ren figured if I find you anywhere, you'd probably be at the movie theater. And what do you know? She was right. I'm glad you at least had Van with you. What do you two watch here anyways? Funny you should ask that. We ended up catching the same movie. It's supposed to be adults only, but he wanted to see it so badly, I decided to sneak him in with me. I see. Were they playing at this hour that Albert had to ask? Oh, that's what you saw, was it? What's with that look? Nothing, nothing. Just a teenage guy at the end of the day. I'm begging you, whatever you do, please don't tell on Yes. Then conversation in the theater continued for a brief period. Soon enough, however, the two sides parted ways to the lobby, where their Van got on with the rest of his evening. Now some commemorative brochures. Should you pick up one? Hell yeah. Got the director's cut edition, baby. Oh, whoa. Extra styling, smoking, and sexy. You wanna watch another movie? Oh, I wanna watch all the movies. I wanna watch the movies. I wanna watch the movies. Yeah, look at that. Even in this one, the R17 version. It even says down there R17. Looks a little bit different from the other one. The other promotional ones.
We have merchandise for the movie on sale at the shop.
Interesting. And then there's the other one, the Wolves Requiem, that we need to watch that one too. That's the other one that was like a big one. It's such an interesting thing. Alright, now that we've done all of that, I should probably save my game, because I don't think I've done that yet. Yeah, I haven't done that yet. An hour 30 into stream, give or take, and first save. Yeah, you know, it's what we do. It's what we do. Okay, but now we have these things, these connections. Oh, I can also give these. This to Ren.
Thank you.
Give this to Elaine.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
I know, but I'm just so nice. Unknown? Rumored street performer? Okay, now I have to go and do that one. Okay, will do. But let's go and hang out with Fairy first, considering Fairy is part of our main story, main character, so definitely it's more useful to have these ones done. Thank you for the hydrate, Taboni. Van made its way to the Eastern Cuisine restaurant in Tyra District and ordered meat buns for takeout. Great. Now just to find somewhere to sit and eat these bad boy. Huh? No, Fairy. Mommy, where are you? Mommy! Stop crying. So what would have happened if you hadn't wandered off like that, Mina? Mwah! Hey, it's okay, you two. Everything's gonna be fine, I promise. Want me to take you guys to the police station? I'm sure they'll help you. Really? Does that mean my brother and I will be able to go home? Absolutely. For all we know, Abby and Umi could be there waiting for you two already. Abby? Umi? What are those? And it's just her language way of saying mom and pa. Anyways, could you take us there? I don't know where to find it. Sure, no problem. Look at her neck, like part of her shirt. It's flapping in the wind. Oh Lord, are you going? It's not that far away. We might even run into your parents on the way there. It's gonna be a little bit of a walk. Will you be okay? Yeah. Thingleburr. I think she said she'd be hanging around here, but didn't expect her to find her helping out like this. She knows the city pretty well at this point, so there's probably nothing to worry about, but still. Better keep an eye, just in case. Yeah, we're in the neighborhood. We're here. This is the Seidan district. Got a little lost and took the long way around, though. Whoa, what is that? It smells delicious. Hey, stop running off. Wait, that's not the way to the police station. What are you going at this hour, young lady? It's a little late for children to be running around alone. Nah. Hey. Oh, don't worry about us. I'm just taking these lost kids to the police station. Alright, then just don't get lost, okay? I'm heading on home myself. Whoa. Hey, you're too fast. I'm just glad you didn't cause any trouble. Street goes to the police station, so just stick with me, okay? Okay. Had me sweating for a sec. Hey, what are they doing? That's the wrong way. Oh, fairy. What are kids doing out here this late? Just getting the party started. You brats trying to spoil our fun? I'm scared. Help me. This is just a mess tonight. Look, we're not up to anything. I'm just passing by, so could you please let us through? What's that? Don't you get uppity with us, brat. You want through, huh? Oh, sorry, kid, you gotta pay the toll, see? That's poor boys gotta eat. Inflation really hit us hard, you know? What should I pay you, Mira? You don't have jobs. There are plenty of places you could work to get money. Say that again. I'm a punk-ass bitch. Wanna go? Spoiled rotten. Never got taught to respect her elders. Let's give her a little lesson then. She'll pay in teeth. Nah. Oh no. Youch! A coin. Ow, what the shit? How can a little girl hit that hard? You still want to fight? Or do you just want to come with me to the police station? No, ma'am. We're good. We'll start working tomorrow. Yeah, working real hard. And Van did his little coin attack. Yeah, are you okay? Holy cow! You beat them up in a flash! You're so cool. I want to be strong like that when I grow up. Oh, that was nothing. I had some help there, too. No, I was just making sure you didn't kill him. The precinct's just over there. Don't want to keep your parents waiting, right? They arrived at the police station to find the kids waiting for them. Or to find... Blah. Arrived at the police station to find the parents waiting for them. Scooped up the kids with open arms, relief washing across their faces. Barry and Van were showered in thank yous before they made their way out. Nah, feels good. Thanks for that, Van. You told the parents to come to the station, didn't you? Don't know what you're talking about there. Sorry. How about you, though? Never pegged you as the type to take initiative like that. You could have just left it to the adults, but nope, really took the reins there. They kind of reminded me of my own siblings, so I just couldn't just leave them alone. Oh yeah, I remember you saying something about that. Got a brother and sister, right? You did kind of give off big sis vibes while you were helping them. Hey, that's embarrassing. I am a big sister, though. My little sister's 10 and my little brother's 8. Oh, your mom and pop got busy. Must be hectic growing up in a tribe like that. Yeah, being one of the older children, I could help Umi around the house. And look after the other kids, too. They sneak into combat training whenever I got the time, and sometimes I'd sneak a peek at tribal meetings. It's pretty crazy looking back at it. Didn't get much time to rest because I was always training and helping out. Not to say this job is easy. I'm not slacking, I promise. Giving this job my all, it's just like my training. Hey, don't worry about it. I know you are. How'd the little one take it when you left? And cry when all reliable had to leave the nest? Well, yeah. My older brother left a few years ago himself. He only comes back to visit once a year. He's all by himself out there now. I want to grow up to be like him, so I feel like there's something I gotta do too. That's what I told my younger siblings when I left. But honestly, I still don't know why we need to do this, or why my brother needed to anyways. He could have lent that strength to the tribe and helped us all grow back home. So you never heard why he left? No, but I think Abby knows. He gave him permission to leave. I just wish he could tell me. I see. Yeah, maybe he has his reasons. And maybe when I'm all grown up, he can tell me. I got a long way to go before I can call myself a warrior anyways. So that's my goal. I'm gonna grow strong enough for Abby and my brother to accept me as a real warrior. That's the spirit. She's more responsible than I gave her credit for. Felt like I had to babysit her at the start, but nope. Is something wrong, Van? Oh, nah, it's nothing. Anyways, got these meat buns from the Eastern restaurant over by Tyrell. Want some? What? How'd you know I was so hungry? I'd love some. The meat buns didn't last long. Van and Fairy quickly resumed their patrol, bellies appeased.
Arusha, grant you her protection, Van.
Arusha. Sharpshooter, Sklim, support effect plus 5%. Another 20 for Van. Ooh, we think we're gonna level up Van as well then. Nice. Okay, so I gotta do this one. The Rumored Street Performer. I don't know which one of these I want to do. Kind of want to hang out with Prince Sharid Osval. But at the same time, Yumi! My daughter. Maybe we'll do both. Teach me chess, a secret meeting. Yeah, I'll probably do both of them. But let's do this one first, though, because the unknown is very... it's very interesting to me. Go over to the station, see a street music performance. See what people have been raving about her. She's pretty damn good. She looks kind of familiar. Oh my god, is that Nina? Is that Nina Fenley?
Thank you, everyone! I love you! I hope we meet again!
I'm pretty sure that's Nina. You were great today. Can't wait to hear your next song. Be back again for sure. Sorry, but I'm done for today. Just here to say I liked your performance, even though ever thought of putting a single out. Sell like hotcakes for sure. Thanks for the vote of confidence. However, there's no shortage of capable artists out there who can write and perform at my level. The music industry is hard to break into. True. Definitely true for a no-name artist. But you and I both know your songs would take the world by storm if you used your real name. Let's continue this conversation elsewhere, shall we? To be fair, though, I didn't quite see her at first. I was like, oh. Surprised you saw through my disguise. It's better than Judith's, I'll give you that. A lot better than Judith's. I even changed the tone of my voice. How'd you know it was me? Mostly came down to luck. Wasn't 100% sure myself. If I only knew you from your movies, you'd have me fooled for sure. But I've seen you up close and personal several times at this point. I need to get my act together. Never been found out before now, so maybe I was getting a little careless. So you like doing stuff like this? I do. Enjoy going out of disguise from time to time. Thanks for good practice as well. When I'm on a set, everyone knows I'm playing a part. But when I'm out in the wild, I can take on any role I want, and no one would know I'm acting. It's made for a fun little hobby. So you're acting on the clock and in your downtime. Damn, talk about being dedicated to your craft. I suppose I just can't get enough of it. Although it's mostly stems from a complex I've had since I was a child. Didn't exactly have a distinct self. Perhaps that's why I've always wanted to act like someone else, and why I ultimately gravitated to acting. Or maybe I just wanted something that helped me avert my eyes from the uncomfortable truth. My motivation for choosing this career path is purely selfish. Sure, my fans would be let down if they knew. I wouldn't call that selfish. It's normal to want to change something you don't like about yourself. Truly. You think so? I know so. That said, your hobby's only going to get harder the higher up you get the ladder of fame. But I doubt you need me to tell you that. Yes, I know that all too well. The risk of me getting recognized will only grow as I get more famous. But the mounting challenge will only serve to make success all the more sweet. Why is she blushing, though? All that talk about you not having a distinct self was a big fat lie. What do you... You said yourself, the challenge makes success all the more sweet. Those are the words of someone who gets fired up when the odds are stacked against them. It's a pretty unique quality, and it's one that no one I know has. This controller was fully charged, and now... An hour and a half into stream, it's dying. This thing holds a charge for like 2 hours max. God damn it. It's not half as unique as your willingness to turn people's words against them. Hey, I'm just trying to help a friend believe in themselves a little. No, I know. I'm only teasing you a little. Really, though, thank you. Feel better about this now. Glad to help. Anyways, please don't tell anyone about this hobby of mine. I'd like to be our special little secret. Sure thing. She really knows how to knock you off your feet. Guess she ain't an award-winning actress for nothing. True. After Nina departed, Van resumed his patrol once more.
Now, who should I be next? See if you can spot me next time.
An absorbing talent. Dexterity up by 3. Yippee! She cute, she is. She very cute. An award-winning actress as well. Alright, let's save our game first, considering I'm going to see both of these events, but the game only gives us enough to see one event. Or one more of these events. So, I think I'm going to go with Sharid Oswald for the, actual ones. So, let's go with Yume first. Especially considering, we have given presents to Yume. So, we might be able to give Yume enough presents to just, finish it off, right? Yeah. I hope you're ready, Van. Not going to go easy on you. Someone's eager to learn. I'm impressed you want to try it. It's pretty tricky for a kid your age. I think I was about Yume's age whenever I started learning how to play chess. I remember my aunt, she bought this, fancy, ornate chessboard, right? And, I remember we played that. She taught me how to play on that thing. Pretty good stuff. Please say you have another pad for PlayStation 5? Yeah, I do. I have another game controller, but, this one that I have right here that I'm using this, because I got a white one and a black one. And this white one here is the one that came with my PlayStation 5, and it dies in 2 hours. It's awful. But the other one, it's charged. It's over there. It's ready to go whenever, but I'll let this thing die completely first. Aw, indeed. But yes. It's okay. I've watched Grandpa play before. It always looked fun. I figured he might have had something to do with it. I've seen him playing with his buddies before. Why not ask him to teach you instead of me? I'm sure he'd be really happy to do so. Don't worry about it. I want to play with you, Van. Alright, is that what you want? We can go around. With that, Van and Yume started playing. Just the act of teaching Yume how to move the pieces was a struggle in and of itself, let alone all the other rules and complexities in chess. She'd flicker pieces at his to knock them down one moment, and then the next she'd be trying to use already captured pieces as her own. But Van's patience never wavered. He gently and slowly continued teaching Yume the rules behind chess in an easy-to-digest way. Oh, is that how you're gonna play? Yep, my house, my rules. My mistake, your highness. As long as she's having fun. Little by little, Yume finally began to grasp the rules. Her tendency to make a move guided just by intuition made her very unpredictable. You know, just how I play chess. Your turn, Yumis. Who's next? I haven't been playing for long, but her instincts are really sharp already. No hesitation when making a play either. Well, I guess she's still a kid. She's good at catching me off guard. I know, how about this? Oh. Phone's going off. Take that. Your turn, Van. Oh, that's a really good play there, kiddo. Keep this up and you might end up going pro when you're older. Maybe. I'm just glad you're having fun. Huh? Are you not having fun too? I am, having lots of fun. And it's because you are, Van. No, she's so cute. I'm so happy lately. You're always smiling about that Agnes and Fairy and Aaron and Rosette are here. What? So not happy before that? Yeah, wrong, kid. Not a lot to be happy about back when I just started. Just a bunch of shady jobs. I'm just seeing the worst in people. Thought I knew what I was getting into, but spent too long surrounded by nothing but darkness and you eventually go blind. I don't think I can thank you enough, kiddo. The bright smile of yours was like a lifeline for me, even when everything else in my life was grim. If only you knew how special you are. I wonder your granddad's so crazy about you. Hey, are you listening to me? It's your turn, Van. Come on. Oh, sorry, Yums. Okay, my next move is... Hey, you bunk! Don't you think it's about time I had my granddaughter back? It's getting late. Crap. I'll strike a time. Sorry, kiddo. We'll finish our match another day. Oh, but I want to keep playing. But okay, I had fun. Look, Grandpa, look. I learned how to play chess. Now we can play together. Yume. That's why she wanted me to teach her. On second thought, I may have been too strict. You can keep playing with our good-for-nothing neighbor. Just make sure you don't go to bed too late. Really? Yep, you earned it for making your old grandpa so proud. Just promise not to keep your mom waiting or she might get mad. Yay, I promise. You're such a sucker for Yums. Can't imagine there's much you wouldn't do for her. No one asked you. Let's split into teams. Me and Grandpa against you, Van. 2-on-1? Well, that ain't fair, but I'm in. If I get to play your granddad then, that means I don't have to hold back and... I don't think so. Only one of us gets to look good in front of Yume. I'm certain you understand who it'll be. Three of them kept playing deep into the night until an exasperated Paulette finally came to check in on them.
More! Teach me more! I can't wait to play!
Oh my gosh, she's adorable. A family called Montmartre. Aw, 100 HP from that one. And then Van gets Leader of Hope, plus 10 strength. Nice. But unfortunately, like I said, I'm going to load that save file. Very cute, I'm glad we looked at it. But, we might be able to get that one regardless, even without the bonding event itself. And I'm very interested to see what's up with Prince Sharid here. So let's go with this one. Yume's precious for real. She is. Van headed to the meetup location indicated by the mail. 6th City. Van? Van! Over here! This guy really is so much like Oliver. And I quite enjoy him for that. My, thanks for coming out here. It's been a few hours, yes? Thank you for answering my call. What are you doing in the bushes? I know you're good with arts and everything, but do you have your right hand with you? Or even just one bodyguard? As I wrote you, I managed to lose them for the moment. Shall we be off then? Let us share the night as men, savoring all the dazzling delights of Edith's nightlife. Already kind of regretting this. Bruh. I'd go party with a prince. Come on, that sounds like a great time. 30 minutes prior. How did he ditch her? Calvard's film culture is truly impressive. Big studio or small, they all manage to release some rather fine pieces of cinema. Those ordinary members of the public have places like this that they can visit to enjoy such works is also wonderful. We really must work to further their spread into Elsheim. Wouldn't you agree, Najee? Yes, our time at the film festival really heightened my appreciation for movies. Well, then now to decide our next destination. Any ideas? Shouldn't we call it an evening, Your Highness? You have meetings with other Calvardian businesses scheduled for tomorrow and beyond, after all. I suppose you're right. Very well, let's return to our hotel. As you wish. I'll have them send the car to... What is it? What? There's been a collision along our route back? Give me the details. Need to know exactly what's going on. Cannot risk exposing His Highness to any potential danger, no matter how slight. And he's sneaking away. A-Team, go to the scene and report what you find. B-Team, search for any viable substitute routes we can take if necessary. C-Team, find the prince. He's disappeared on me. You sure it was okay for you to slip out like that? I guess that's up to you, isn't it? Given the situation, if by some off chance something were to happen to me, I dare say the obvious person to hold responsible would be... Scratch that, I don't just kind of regret this. I want to erase all evidence that this ever happened, and then book it out of here. Now, don't be like that. There's no one better to fulfill this role than you. Think of this as a symbol of my trust. Fine. Where do you want to go, anyways? Excellent! You're everything I hoped for, Van. I've marked a few places I was hoping to visit, and one closest by would be... the blue score. Let's go to a concert, baby! Ooh, hell yeah. God, this song is hype. This is, Inevitable... I forget the exact song. Inevitable something. But this is one of the best songs in the Legend of Heroes, in my opinion. Such a good one. It's such a good song. It was also the, it was the fight music for when we were fighting Yin in, Trails to Azure. Oh, it's so good. Or was it Trails from Zero? I don't remember. Hell yeah, they could not have picked a better song for this. That's a good one. Oh, excellent, excellent! So this is the rock and roll that's been so popular lately. I dare say the fervor of this music has even swooped me away. Get closer to the stage, then let us do so. Hey man, swell get up. It's your first time at a live show? Come on man, get into the rhythm. Smash the energy and go wild. Go wild? So, like this. Da, 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 da. Ah. Ere one of them government suits around these parts, there's so... There's just something else, huh? We run the country, they say. Bullshit is what it is. You're right, yes, though I say that applies to more than just government. The hierarchy breeds have and have-nots, and this zeitgeist of noblesse oblige instills some sense of duty among the upper class. How's that? Look at Ben's here, talking like he knows everything. Why don't you go back to looking down on us peasants from your penthouse? He's harmless, man. Give him a break. I treated you around if you look the other way for me. Now, there's a guy who knows what's up. Well, this is going as smoothly as I'd hoped. Van and Cherie toured more on the entertainment venues before heading for the bathhouse to wash off all the sweat and secondhand booze. Yippee! Just two dudes in the sauna. This is great. These baths have a different feel to them compared to your average hammam. They're the best place I know for when you need a pick-me-up. Can only imagine what it must be like talking with the big boss. Indeed. Can't go into details about what we discussed, of course, but one might certainly describe our meeting as taxing, to say the least. I would say, for a man so powerful, he was fairly candid, somewhat anticlimactic, really. But I suppose that's what it takes to win such broad support among the public after this distrust garnered following the war and economic crisis. He's a force to be reckoned with, that's for damn sure. I was up to something with Rene. Between you and me, I believe my sister would have done a far better job of navigating the conversation than I did. I forgot you have a sister. Isn't she a fair bit younger than you? That's right, though her age belies her intellect. Her mind is quite sharp, but unfortunately her tongue is far sharper. She always feels the need to get a word in edgewise, under the pretext of supporting me as the heir to Elsheim's throne. She and my father, the Grand Prince. Grand Prince? That's interesting. Both have lofty expectations for me. I hope that, when the time comes, I'll be able to meet them. Sounds pretty rough. Got a lot riding on your shoulders. You're not wrong. Wish to broaden my horizons, though, so I can make Elsheim a nation capable of standing on par with Zemuria's great powers. And so I decided to come to the Republic. I want to study it, and take it as much as I could. That was the plan anyways. Despite all that, all I did at first was indulge, night after night. Not that I didn't enjoy that, mind you. But that free time just left me thinking. What would he say if he were here? What would he do if he was in my shoes? He? Who are you? Oh, you mean that wandering bard, yeah? Clausso knows him. She told me a little about him while we were in Tharbad. Ah, Olivier. Quite the guy. Caught wind of a lot of what he got up to through work 2 years ago. Nah, I see a lot of Sharita and Oliver. So I don't know. The Grand Prince everyone makes me wonder if this granddad is the great Grand Prince. Yeah, right? Like, there's the Grand Prince, and now, like, is there gonna be like a great Grand Prince, or is it just like, is there like a king and then a Grand Prince, then there's the little princes, and what? The great grandfather is a king with cyber implants on like 4K? Yeah, like what's going on? What's going on with all of this? But the very same, he traveled the continent from a young age, advocating for harmony between nations. I had the pleasure of meeting him once before, come to visit Elsheim, and I saw firsthand what kind of man he really was. Quite the charmer he is. Wasn't long before I held him in the highest esteem. And that's why I've been chasing this whole time, following his example, growing and bettering myself for that goal. Hell yeah, we need more princes like Oliver. I fear, however, that I can never measure up to him. He's special in his own right, and I worry I'll never reach the pedestal I put him on. It feels as though I'm following after a mirage in the desert, so tantalizing, yet forever just out of my reach. No offense, but that kind of caught me off guard. Didn't realize you had such deep thoughts. Not like I want to tell you what to do or anything, but looks to me like you've got to start living your own life. My own life? Elaborate. At the end of the day, you gotta strive for something, more than just being a copycat. Can't always live in his shadow. You're the only one that can choose how to live your life. So, what if you get a little lost in the desert? It's not all sand. An oasis will pop up here and there for you, to rest when you're weary. And you know what? You know how I'm so sure? Because there are suckers like me who choose to be a spriggan. Now that's a dark and uncertain path. But what I'm trying to get is there's not just one way to live a life, or achieve a goal. Everyone has their own compass. But what do I know, really? Just an outcast, so maybe don't put too much stock in what I say. On the contrary, my friend, what you've said has done a lot to put my mind and heart at ease. Never thought I'd be taking life lessons from the likes of you. Seems you've perhaps lived a richer life than I first thought. Richer is one way of putting it. Don't know if I agree, though. Just a handyman who's been in the business for a while now. Da-da-da. Oh my god, that's Sky Accents on youtube.com/@SkyAccents. It is indeed Sky Accents from youtube.com/@SkyAccents. How you doing, Lewa? Welcome in. Glad to see you. Thank you for stepping on by. How's the Lewa doing today? The Lewa say she. Hopefully you're doing good. Hopefully you're having yourself a nice Thursday today. We're bonding with a prince right now. As we do, you know. Did you have a nice bath, your highness? I've come to pick you up. Hi, Najee. Yeah, you finally found me, Najee. Or knowing you, you probably didn't even lose me in the first place. I'm leaning towards the latter. Definitely found it strange you somehow managed to shake off Zemuria's most fearsome bodyguard. I'll take that as a compliment. Had it been anyone else but you, I wouldn't have allowed him to remain alone. So long as His Highness had a fruitful night out, suppose it was worth the trouble. There you go. Always a step ahead of me. Thank you, Van. I learned a lot during our rendezvous this evening. I feel as though I peered a little more into those unknowable depths of yours. I pray you find great success with your assignment in Basel, not only as a client who's retained your services, but as a friend who has bared much to you now, literally and figuratively. Thanks, Your Highness. I promise we'll do what we can to deliver you your results. This hasn't been such a bad night after all. Hell yeah.
One of these days, you'll have to come to Elsheim. My sister and I would gladly welcome you.
Oh yeah, a growing prince. Got a sun lamp for that. Nifty. And there's the boost on Van again, leader of hope, plus 10 strength. Alright, and with that, we're done with all of the side stuff for the evening. Whoa. One bond maxed. Yeah, I guess so. Didn't take much to max that bond, but it is maxed, I suppose. Say that 5 or 4 times fast, though? Yeah, That'd be a hard thing to say 4 times fast, or 5 times fast, or any times fast. Making some lunch right now. Ooh, nice. What you cooking? What's the Lewa cooking today? And you got some more chicken and rice, or are you going with something more special? Maybe some ramen today instead? Spicy ramen? There's a new movie! Yeah, we can't go to these districts, so yeah, I think we are...
Taking off now.
I think we're good to go back to Arkride Solutions. We do want to go upstairs, though, considering... Yeah, we got Rosette and we got Fairy, right? Is it just me, or did you bring back some more plants? Indeed, yo! Thank you for the Prime membership, Tom. Appreciate that. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Enjoy your emotes and no ads. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate that. Making chicken nuggets and Alfredo noodles. Later, spicy ramen. Ooh, nice. How this guy? I'm doing good. This guy's doing good today. It's a very sleepy day for me. Like, I woke up this morning and it was like pitch black outside because storm clouds everywhere. And a very cloudy day and very dark clouds at that. And just very sleepy. Very, very like sleepy, tired day today. But we vibe with Legend of Heroes, and so that's always a good time. Anyways, what's up, Rosette? Flowers? New pots? New things? Yay. Indeed I did. Just perusing the flower shop in Old Town, happened upon some wonderful plants. Are you off to patrol the city? Do let me know if you need my assistance. I would be happy to help. Thanks, but ain't that big of a deal, really. More like a late night walk than a patrol. I got plenty to do tomorrow, so best take it easy and rest up tonight. Understood. Perhaps I can do some reconnaissance preceding our trip to Basil then. Professional obligations notwithstanding, I do look forward to the trip. God, she's so pretty. Basil offers quite the array of scenery and architecture. It's not often I have the privilege of traveling both for business and for pleasure. Aww. But yeah, we haven't really looked around her house too much. A lot of plants. Pink and blues. Got her little makeup table over there. Doesn't really look like she wears any makeup. But you know, I guess good makeup always looks like you're not wearing any makeup. Again, a bed right here though. I don't vibe with that idea. And there's the computer with a giant freaking like VR simulation thing. Very interesting stuff. Alright, what's up with Fairy? What's up? You writing a letter? Figured I'd let everyone back home know how I'm doing. Written back and forth a few times, but man, there's just so much to talk about. Don't know where to start. First time in Blacklight District for one. Thought Abby might already know what that place is like. Wouldn't surprise me. Might as well be on the Jaeger bucket list. I might have gone there as Jaeger myself if I had stayed there. But I like learning about stuff this way. Working with you has really opened my eyes to all these new things. So I was gonna write to them about it. Every day out here is super exciting. I said go for it. Until you really like the time. I'm doing so much stuff now. Gotta pick something to write about, but what? I wanna write to my little brother and sisters, but there's so much I wanna tell Umi. Classic. Classic of writing letters. Nowadays, you don't gotta worry too much about that, considering we can just instant send a message, right? And it's not a big deal at all. Yo, is somebody up here? Oh, there's a cat! Meow. Okay, sorry. The cat every now and again. Guess this is his turf. Angie kitty cat. Angie kitty cat. Alright, but with that all said and done... one more floor down. We are done with tonight, I believe. I don't think there's anything else we can do, so... Let's go ahead and, use a virtual combat simulator from here as well. Interesting. Prepare food. Anything I can prepare? Wild parfait, we already got that. White croquet monsieur. Oh, whoa, that sounds fancy. Yeah, don't have that thing.
It would be my pleasure.
Thank you, Rosette. Rosette croquet monsieur with extra
help
cheese.
Yourself.
Nice. Alright, cool. I guess that's that then. Good rest. Listen to the radio. Hey, yo, what's on the radio?
Got plenty more hits lined up to spend your night in Edith. Like this next one.
The only thing they got playing this hour is music. I never listened to the radio. Maybe there's things there that I should be listening to. Yeah, what do we got here? Anything?
Those are impressive results.
C++. Hey, yo! Rank up, baby!
I'll gladly take that.
Macho belt. Strength, defense, and CP every turn. Ooh, not bad. Not too shabby. Might want to put that on somebody, but for now, let's just go ahead and finish our nighttime activities. Should I call it a night? Tomorrow's going to be another busy day, so should probably turn in soon. Yar, let's go ahead and do it. Come think of it, I know Agnes is going to go by train, but I should probably get what the prince sent me fitted sooner rather than later. First time doing any major mods to my baby in a while. Might as well have some fun with it. Yeah, let's get a beer. Let's get a beer and fix up our truck. Roughly 2 hours prior. 8:50 p.m. That was another close one, but looks like I made it in time for curfew. Just. To try and get back to my room without running into the door mother. I think Van is proving a bad influence on me. Need to keep living my own life and making my own decisions, not letting others make them for me. If I do...
I trust you've made up your mind.
Yes. I imagine Van will be contacting you with our answer soon.
Excellent. Where you'll be going for your educational visitation is also decided then?
Nothing gets past you, does it?
Is this Kincaid? Yeah. What are you doing, Renee?
Just how much does Dad know?
Ooh, Graham is her dad, isn't he?
Not just in general, but about the Blacklight District, too.
Reports are regularly given to him on pertinent developments, and I have every reason to believe he reads them. As for the place you reference, I will refrain from commenting there.
Everything is being done with Dad's approval, isn't it? That place is meant to serve as somewhere the overly ripened juices from the fruit of our unprecedented prosperity can pool and gel.
That's a way to term it, I suppose.
A place where the malice and desires of a certain subset of the population can be isolated and effectively controlled.
Pretty much.
You truly are sharp. And from more than the influence of your new job. There is no resisting blood, I see. Perhaps you might even consider following the path of the McDowell family's young scion.
Oh, what's Elliot doing? What's Ellie doing?
Excuse me. Good night.
Yes. My goodness. Do you realize how close you are to breaking curfew? I'm so sorry for being late.
Perhaps I pushed her a little far. It's a bad habit I have when it comes to Elaine, too. Even if I'd still like to believe I'm better than he is. We won't be able to count on the guild this time. I'll need another play.
Yeah, I was thinking, is he looking up at a Ren's window?
He really is a crafty one. But I suppose this is just a message from Adios, telling me to see what's going on for myself. I'll also have to take charge of the younger students. This is going to be busier than a simple tea party.
Now, yo, Ren finally stepping out into the limelight. Let's go. Let's go. It's a mouthful. There's a lot of things that they say sometimes that are like, good God, try and say that 5 times fast. Not happening. Pulling a 180 on my VR adventuring, looking into golf games. Oh, hell yeah. Take it nice and simple with some golf. October 23rd, 12:08, 6:32 a.m. Perhaps we arrived a little early. Odette and Albert are coming from the 10th district, so they should be here before long. I'm really sorry I've asked so much of you. Don't worry, though. Even though I'm away from the group, promise I won't let it affect my work. Never had any doubt. In fact, I already told the...
Agnes!
No. Hi.
Well, you're early. All ready to head out?
Almost. The others should be... Oh, yeah. We got the hatchback on that thing. I finished working on the car. Yeah, mechanic over in Riverside had to lend a hand, but got it ready in time. If I squint hard enough, I can almost fool myself into thinking it's a limo. The maximum occupancy has been improved from 5 to 8 passengers, and it sports its own onboard computer. You could even fit Agnes and her friends now. I suppose you could. You've been up to some interesting business now, haven't you? Not half as interesting as any trip you're in charge of. On the other hand, it's real assuring to know you'll be around in Basil. You know, just in case. I could say the same of you. Why do you seem to know each other so well? We have a little history together, you see. Oh my. Ding ding, another challenger enters the ring. I'm talking about 5 years ago here. Stop being such a damn tease. Oh dear, how cold of you. Not gonna get a real answer to this, am I? Regardless, what are you all doing here? Alright, hey, Rosette. This is for you, Miss Claudio. Suitcase. Sandwiches for breakfast, as well as some coffee. Victor and Paula asked us to give it to you. It made more than enough for your friends to have some too. How thoughtful of them. I concur, and it smells wonderful too. Knowing the chief, it's sure to be great. Or the chef. What's going on here? What's all this then? What's all this then? There's one made by Clap Hands, company that did Hot Shots on the PlayStation for 20 plus years. Love the PSP one back in the day, and you have a cute Animu caddy with you. Limo talk? And candy-colored haired maids? Indeed, Apple. Nope, and there goes the controller. There goes the controller. Yeah. It's basically 2 hours on the dot this thing dies. That's stupid. It's very stupid. I do kind of remember, I remember there was one VR golf game that I made that had a, a cute anime caddy with you. Might be the same one. I don't know, I thought it was kind of weird though. I don't know, I just, it was fun enough to play like once, but then I was like, that's good enough. That's good enough. Play with your heart. Oh, whoa. I'll leave that to Lyra. Oh, whoa! But we should put this thing over here. Charge this thing. And yeah, the candy color mate, that's Rosette Twinings. She is our concierge. And very nice. I approve. Alright. Write that down, write that down! Earbuds only last 3 hours. Does that leave my Raycons in washer and dryer? At least they're clean though, huh? At least they're clean. But yeah, thankfully I have 2 controllers, but that white one just, it only lasts like 2 hours. This one at least lasts like 6 to 8 hours, so it lasts a lot longer, but I'm all the time swapping these 2 out. Had to get in a heartfelt goodbye before you left. Don't make too much of a show of it now, you two. No way, Shirley does have a boyfriend at her job. No, she does not. Everyone, please, this is a misunderstanding. We'll go ahead and get out of your hair now.
We'll see you again in Basel, Agnes. Race you there.
Right. Travel safely, everyone.
Adorbs. I get a chance to buy this game? Oh, hell yeah. I'd recommend it. These Legend of Heroes games are always a lot of fun.
The long-distance passenger train to Basel, Provence de Auge, will soon be departing.
Having a French accent conductor, announcer, I like that.
Passengers en route to Altair or Crossbell will be transferring at Marthe.
Marthe. Oh, I just can't wait. If I'm not mistaken, isn't that the Republic's high-tech engineering city? And that's right. According to the travel guide, it even has something called an aerotram. So, if I may ask, Agnes, what exactly were you and that man talking about? Come on, the train's departing, so let's get a move on. He's so perturbed.
She noticed me. No doubt about it. Former enforcer of the Society and the adopted daughter of the Liberalian Royal Army's commander.
Isn't this, I forget her name. Kayla. Isn't this Kayla? Yeah, she's part of the CID, I think. The one that we found in, Code Steel 4. I think so. Remember how long ago I tried an anime golf MMO called Pangaea? Anime golf MMO. That is wild to think about.
Her presence in the Republic clearly isn't a coincidence. Neither the Division Chief nor Kincaid have any idea what the current administration is up to.
Totally Kayla.
Regardless, I will fulfill my duty and see that his ideals are not in vain.
But yeah, I like that announcer lady's voice. Good stuff, good stuff. Like, that's the thing about this game, is that there's been a lot more different accents. Like, you always had, like, the Scottish accent with Becky! But, and then Pablo, same as well. But now we have, a lot more, like, French voices in here. It's quite nice. Damn's backseat is the life. It might be a tight fit, but I could spend a night here, sure. I swear to Edith, if you get dirt on that seat, take off your damn shoes or something. It's a shame Agnes couldn't come with us. It's not the same without her. Don't worry, I'm sure she'll have a chance to try out the upgraded back seat soon enough. Even though there's less space for cargo, the computer still fits snugly. Oh wow, yeah, look at that. Yeah, it kind of scares me how the Crown Prince knew how to pick such a perfect gift. More to the wise, don't ever get in debt to people like that. He says while having the time of his life installing that very same gift. It is weird though, it's like he's using both us and the guild depending on what he wants to do. Unrelated, but what's Basil like? Never been, not even for an operation. Couldn't say. I'm the biggest expert Couldn't say I'm the biggest expert myself, but I've been there a few times for jobs. Located down in southwest Calvard on the walls of Og Canyon, it's a haven of learning and industry. The Institute of Science and the Artisanal District have been around since the Middle Ages. Indeed, alongside those two areas is Newtown, which houses Vern at its center. It's rung up with one of Professor Epstein's 3 disciples who brought in advanced technology. Oh, I know about that. That was Professor Hamilton from the Central East, wasn't it? I'm finally going to be seeing stuff about Hamilton, I wonder. Yes, very multicultural. I mean, hey, we're getting more than normal. Usually all of these games have just European or like American voice actors, and that's it. It's one voice across the board. Having at least getting like the Scottish and like French accents. We're breaking into other accents now, besides just except just English. Turned my guy into one of the pool's closed guys and got banned. There's a course that was played on Ice Shelf that buried a fleet of battleships. The one of the caddies was a giant cat bag. It released a standalone game on the Wii with another name, and Techno published it. I think Ryu, Hayabusa, and Kasumi were in it as guest characters or costumes. That shit's wild. That shit's wild whenever they have stuff like that. And it's like, why does this exist? But I mean, it's kind of cool. Kind of cool regardless. What's up, Anya? Welcome in. Glad to see you. Thank you for stopping on by. How you doing today? Welcome in. Hopefully you had fun with the Pokemon watch along earlier this morning. You, Phantom, Frankie, all doing that. Nya. Yeah, exactly. And nya. Take naps, so I'm lurking. Hey, appreciate the lurk though. And nya. Hopefully you're doing well though. Hopefully you enjoy the lurk. Hopefully you enjoy the nap. I'm also EP. I woke up and saw you guys were streaming and I was just like, bruh, it's so early. I'm so EP. But I gotta say hi. You guys never stream before I stream. At the time, the anti-immigrant sentiment wasn't quite as strong. Professor Hamilton's proposal was quickly accepted by the Institute of Science in the Artisanal District. And so, 45 years ago, the Institute of Science and the Artisans Guild came together to establish the Vern Company. They then went to further orbital technology in new, innovative ways. Right, like how Calvard and the Vern Company were the first to develop orbital cars. That eventually led to the 4 big car manufacturers being established as affiliated companies. And while Calvard pioneered orbital cars, the Empire was the first one to develop orbital trains, and Liberal the first to develop orbital airships. It's amazing the kinds of things a little research uncovers about the history of something so commonplace. Oh, good to know. I'll keep it all in mind for my report, for everybody's got a sandwich. And we're not even done, because all the links to the development of films. Isn't this all a bit too simple for a topic? Aw, don't be like that. Oh, to be a student again, when I was their age. Oh wait, I'm only 21, not an old pile of bones yet. Wait until you're 28, then you start feeling it. I say, but then everybody else in chat's just like, yeah, not even 30 yet? You're so young, so full of life. Nah. There's a femboy, gotta add him to the list. Not yet. Haven't seen the femboy yet. Well, there's Aaron, who's kind of... He's a cross-dresser, but he's not exactly effeminate. So I don't know. He's like a masculine cross-dresser. I don't know what the exact term for that one is. You literally hit the wall at 30. Oh man, I feel it. I'm in Pangaea. Oh, I see. I got you. There is a femboy that we're gonna be meeting soon, though. Apple. Blue mold bread for everyone. Not moldy bread. Remember to like and subscribe, or else indeed. Like how Flash said it, or the secret society will come and get ya. But there were 2 years ago, and the lead up to it was a big turning point in tech across the continent too. Major powers were locked in a heated arms race with each other. Empire even ended up creating those giant robots, Panzer Soldats. Yeah, I've seen them in person before. Couldn't believe what I was seeing. Wars accelerate the birth of new technology, and the new technology in turn spurs on yet more wars. The Burrow's airships are an excellent example of that, so they were first developed in response to a war between it and the Empire. Anyways, it was pretty clear tech-wise that the Empire was ahead of the Republic during the war. Calvard's back on top now, though. Nah, reparations and desires to not be one-upped by the Empire again more than fueled the fire. That's what inspired our Zifas in the installation of the orbital network all across the country. Word is our military weaponry's got a massive overhaul in store soon too. And the one aggressively advancing all of that is... President Graham, right? Our hot-ass President Roy Gramhart. It's funny hearing you say it out loud, but yeah, he is pretty hot for his age, huh? He's becoming a big name even in the Empire for a variety of reasons, I'm sure. Now, that just goes to show how big a deal he is on an international scale. And for how difficult things were at the end of the war, he's done a pretty stellar job of steering our ship. It is true that the current government is handling things extremely well. That's more because... Oh, whoa. Me, I love nuggies. Oh, whoa? Is nearly a third of your weight would affect anyone, I guess? True. True. Hey, I'm 30 years old. I think most people in my chat right now are 30 years old or older. I'm 28, but I think everybody else is at the 30 point. It's true, but I've been feeling better in years since the surgery. Glad to hear it. Apple. I want some chicken nuggies? We all want chicken nuggies, Lyra. Give chicken nuggies. Monster Hunter all weekend. Anyone is free to join if you got it. Oh, hell yeah. Which one are you doing, Anna? Because, I remember I saw last night something that you, wasn't able to get wilds. This guy's calling us out and old. Yeah, I am. But that's fine, that's fair. I always want nuggies. Everyone wants nuggets. Chimkin nuggets. I'm a grandma, Lamau. Gonna be 32. Let's go. Yeah, see, we all are around the 30s. I'm not 30, I'm 1,000. And a baby. I feel older and younger than I actually am. Always have. It's weird. Yeah, I get that. Like, I definitely don't feel like I've aged in, like, the last, 5 years, but at the same time, I feel so old and decrepit. Lore-wise, I'm 831. You gotta love that lore, right? That lore of being like, hey, just throw an extra 8 or a 5 or 1,000 over there. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Totally. Got Varden, who's, 900 years old. 1001. I can do this all day. Exactly. Knows about when your mother calls you, a curmudgeonly stick in the mud at 12:13. True. Nap time. See you all soon. Hey, no worries, Anna. Enjoy your nap. I appreciate you stopping on by. We're gonna be talking about more intrigue. Either way, large influxes of mirror and major changes on the world stage often manifest as distortions in society. I don't know whether that fact's got anything to do with what we're going to investigate.
But try to sniff around for signs of trouble while we're there, right?
Miss Perfect's thing shown when we were talking about the place. We already know there's trouble going in.
We will be on the lookout for anything we can glean regarding the many major ongoing projects in the city, as well as ready to sniff out any significant groups and organizations that may be at work.
Right, together with Agnes, too.
Didn't even have to say anything, huh? Yeah, you're right on. Yippee! Same as always. I like how we're keeping up with this train, though. Like, we're basically, right next to the train the entire time. I think the train would be a little bit faster than our truck. Oh, Rosette's driving this time, huh? I don't think anyone drives as good as you, Rosette. You know just how to make those little subtle moves to work with the flow of traffic. Yeah, I never seen anyone drive so straight. Why, thank you very much. Of course you've got an international license. What did I expect? I know I'm a perfect 5 on the driving scale, but don't mind leaving the work to a solid 3 like you. Better to you than the 2 over here. Yeah, she's pretty damn... Wait, am I the 2? That's right, Chief. Better get your act together. Don't you worry, though. You ever really want to make her scream? I'm here. You rat bastard. Or you think you can satisfy my girl with how rough you handle? Mr. Way, Mr. Arkride, a child is present. I wonder what Agnes is up to. Classic. And everybody's just taking a nap. Honestly understandable, though. For a second, I thought that was a death note. Just a little journal, but nice. Ren with the glasses, let's go! Your great-grandfather left that behind, yes? It must be very precious to you if you even brought it for our visitation. It is, yes. It's no exaggeration to say that I am who I am because of this, though recently it's given me an awful lot to think about. There's nothing wrong with that. It doesn't seem to me like you have any regrets about it, at least. You're right, I don't. Someone told me that I make the calls on what I want to do with my life. Maybe I haven't made all the right ones, but even still, my world has truly broadened, and I've gotten to know so many wonderful people. I've come to know the nation of my birth from angles I never thought possible. And thanks to that, I now begin to see how I should face the man moving this country forward. Not even to try to hide it, are you? Wasn't it supposed to be a secret to everyone but these two? True, it was. But I don't know. I get the feeling it's fine if you know too. Ever since meeting you in April, you've been so kind to me. You're the one who connected me to Vance, so... Oh, I see now. You pushed me to use the Orbinet specifically so I'd find his office, didn't you? Bingo. If it matters, we hadn't seen each other since we first met for a request 5 years ago. I wasn't even aware that I'd come to Calvard as a foreign exchange student. It doesn't matter, of course, but then why did you take his arm like that? To see your reaction. I can't believe you.
But really, I like hearing how you got to know him. He must have been so kind to you back then, huh?
How did you know?
Well, because you introduced me to him. You're always looking out for us, Ren. So I know you would never steer any of us in the direction of someone you didn't truly trust.
Well, okay, you got me there. He was very kind, yeah. The one who gave me the push to go from being Kitty to who I am today. He had just started out as a spriggan, and he wasn't the most sensitive or competent. But he stayed with me, struggled with me, and showed me a path to the people I love most in this world.
Wow, I had no idea.
That... Was that back to with Bright? With Estelle and Joshua?
I guess Van's always been Van. So after you met him, you were able to reunite with your loved ones?
That's right. And they're why I'm here now. They're the ones who encouraged me to study abroad. So it's thanks to them that I was able to meet all of you. And through some twist of fate, I accepted the position of student council president and am now heading up this little trip. You really never know where fate will take you.
True.
Tell me about it.
Does he still obsess over sweets, by the way? I also remember him going on and on about cars.
Oh boy. If anything, he's an even bigger fiend about them than he was before. At least, according to someone who knows him much better than I do, he is.
Ah, the resident Daybreak. Seems like they have quite the sordid relationship. Just what exactly is going on between them? I know you've got to be curious.
Not at all. Though, I, might have a small idea.
Crap! It'd be weird if we woke up now. Plus, I want to hear more of what Ren has to say. Kinda seems like Agnes needs a little boost from us, so we better do what we can to be there for her.
I still refuse to acknowledge that guy and his operation as legitimate. But since we're going to the same place, I'm happy to keep an eye on her as her friend.
Ah, that's great. That's great. Kind of awkward to wake up right now. Just like a Hogwarts Express, but with no Dementors. True. Ain't nobody trying to steal our soul.
Next stop is Basel, Province de Auge, the terminus of this express line.
Terminus of this express line. I cannot do a French accent to save my life. I don't know how that one goes through. As a friend, yeah, that dude's got a huge crush on Agnes. Ain't no way. Good writing indeed.
Please ensure you have all your belongings with you when disembarking the train.
Please ensure I don't know how French people do the French accent. I can't do that one. Please, monsieur.
Finally.
Best I can do is be like,
close.
Oui, oui, mon chéri. Which is not anywhere close to a French accent. It's just French words.
Nice.
That's the exit right there.
Right where? I don't see no exit. The exit of this tunnel, of this bridge, maybe. No, well. Ooh. Look at this holler. October 23rd, 1:05 p.m. Tower. I like the vibe of this place. Rocks all around. Nice little city just down here in the middle of it all. And there's the Aero Tram. First impressions, I like the vibe. Basel, the engineering city.
Oh, man! Just look at this!
What is up with this place? What a wild sight.
I love this
On
camera
the
angle.
left is Newtown. Off to the right is the artisanal district.
Yeah. And up top is the Basel Institute of Science.
Basel.
We're gonna be going around till we hit the parking lot in front of Vern HQ. Time for us to have a chat with the CEO.
We sure get around, don't we? Reminds me of Pokemon Industrial Cities? Yeah, I see that vibe. I see that. It does kind of remind me of that one in Scarlet Violet, that one town. Forget which one it was, though. Amazing. Can't believe the city exists in the middle of a ravine. For an HQ, it was big, but sitting up close, it's just redonkulous. Oh, and is that the Aero Tram I spy with my little eye? No, those are markedly different from the trams in Heimdall. Yo, this place is legit! Mad respect. This looks to be a showroom floor for cars. Sounds right up Ivan's alley. Alright everyone, let's get checked in at the hotel first. Once you drop off our bags, we can go pay the fine people of the Vern Company a visit. Hotel Ingress. Oh god, we're gonna run over them. Oh my god, we're gonna run over them. Nah, they're fine. It would be kind of cute though if they were like walking in as we were parking right there, as we were going through. Beautiful. So that's why they call it a planned city. Develop the whole thing in big chunks. Oh, HQ's bigger than anything I've seen in the capital. Fitting for the Republic's largest private company. And I believe that hotel over there is where the students from Aramis are staying. Oh yeah, we're staying in different places. Of course. You know, Van, we're in the artisanal district, right? Van? What's he looking at? Motor Pavilion? Right, should have figured he'd get sidetracked by big wheels, and he calls me a kid. Don't knock it till you've tried it. Looks like a nice little place. I'll take you there later if you want. For now, though, let's get down to business. Yeah, and yes, called him out on that. He's got a good eye. Small wonder that he's connected to the chief. Oh, he saw her instead. At any rate, I need to focus on my work.
This place is quite nice. Very calm and tranquil.
I'm liking the vibe of this
I think
place.
plain's the word you're looking for.
Okay.
Would it kill them to glitz up the joint a little?
Not every place needs to be a red light district there, Aaron.
Not everything's gotta be like Longport, kid.
Exactly.
Anyway, let's have a chat with the receptionist lady.
Are you guys done talking, though? I do wish that they, like, had a better job of doing those active voice events. My god, sometimes it's just... there's so much dead air between conversations. Welcome to the Vern Company. What brings you here today? We're Arkride Solutions from the capital. We're here on official request from Elsheim. Ah, good. Mr. Tolston has been expecting you. Take the elevator to your left to the meeting room. It's on the 20th floor. Okay, bye. Let me turn my light off. It's so, the sun popped out. Vern CEO, Bill Towson.
Arkride Solutions. So you're the investigators that Elsheim hired.
Hi, it's us. But it's getting like, the sun's peeking out now, so I can turn my light off. Ow. Pretty much. Just kicked my chair. That's us to look into various problems that have hit Basel.
Putting their noses where they don't belong.
It's what we do.
It's nothing. Let me get straight to the point. Any concern is unfounded. We have everything under control.
Of course you do. Do you now? If you could please explain. First, regarding the instability of the orbital net within the city. It was discovered that it was a simple matter of heavy traffic on the net. And just like with our orbital distribution network, the problem has been solved. Isn't that so?
Yes, generally speaking.
Generally speaking,
The maximum delay of 8.3% is down to 0.35% as of this morning.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good. That does sound like a big drop, yeah. Still got that 3.5% hanging, or 0.35% hanging around though. Ideally, that should be 0, yeah? Seems to me like there's still some stuff to figure out there. And that ain't the only issue you're dealing with, is it? What about the swell of visitors buzzing around the city? Is that not obvious? Basel is the beating heart of Calvard's industrial sector, home to my Vern Company, Group, and nearly 100 partners and subsidiaries. That's thousands upon thousands of employees, contractors, managers, all acting of their own accord. New hires from all over come in every day. So naturally, the city appears busy. An influx of visitors, particularly at this time of year, is nothing to fret over. Even bad faith visitors, spies are all the rage these days, you know. I'm not sure what you've heard out there, but I'd advise against parroting such unsubstantiated claims. Your evidence, please? Though we've yet to investigate this issue, your dodging of the question implies you also lack the evidence that proves or denies the allegations. That's what we're here for, Mr. Towson, to conduct an investigation on your behalf. So yeah, if we find anything, and I do mean anything, we'll let you know. Fine, do what you will. Squabbling further over this would be a waste of time. Salicion, if you would. By the way, Apple, here's the twink. Received a D-rank ID card. Or certification. I heard about these. These are temporary issue security cards for visitors such as yourselves. City implemented them last year. With these, you're free to use the Aerotram to travel to Newtown and the Artisanal District. If you can't take the upper level Aerotram to the Institute of Science, however. Why not? Wait, hold up. Appreciate it. We'll go and get to work then. Wait, given our public position, we have to make sure the Principality saves face. I personally don't think this warrants an investigation by the likes of you, but we nevertheless prepared a point of contract for you. I do not know how to pronounce your name.
My name is Catra Salesian. I'm an assistant at the Institute of Science.
Catre. Okay.
I have other business to attend to, so I can't always provide you with support. But should you have any questions, you're welcome to contact me.
Yeah, we'd appreciate that. New main character.
Contact information exchanged.
Huh. That's an unusual holo.
Don't worry about that. Actually, if you don't mind me asking.
Yes?
No, it's just... Don't take this the wrong way, okay? I'm just wondering what pronouns he used for you. Yeah, exactly.
Huh?
Are you out of your mind? Quattro is very pretty, but he doesn't really have a female physique.
Of course I don't! I'm a guy!
Look, seriously, I'm sorry. You're about 14 or so, give or take. At that age, I figured it was possible you could be either. You must have skipped more than a few grades if you're an assistant at the Institute.
I suppose you could say that. I'm actually 15, by the way.
Oh, damn, okay, big difference. I had to listen to names different now.
Sometimes people do get the wrong idea from afar.
I wasn't sure at first with the way his coat covers him either. Yeah, but who makes him stick as close as he is? I'm sure shit do not want to get that old. No? Thanks, current year. Indeed. And if you're all done, then please get out of here. I'm a busy man after this, Mr. Towson, sir, the students from Aramis Academy have arrived. Ready? Let them through. Salicion, I'm counting on you yet again. You're staying for 3 days, yes? Good luck clearing out the gutter, so to speak. Indeed. I'm curious. No, that was way more of an event on that. Not even trying to be subtle. It's a real pain in the ass, but makes it easier for us to move around. At least, works for me. Yeah, now you're starting to get it. Oh, shut up. He said there were no problems, but he certainly didn't act like that was the case. Agreed, he might not have the answers, but he most certainly has cause for concern. Or at least that is how it appeared to me. I don't believe it'll be easy to get anything out of him. I don't believe any part of this is going to be easy, to tackle it from a few different angles. Which means... Oh? Aren't they... They're in front of Central Station this morning. So he really is Agnes's boyfriend from her part-time gig. Niall, told you that's not true. Right, my bad. How's it going, good students? We're just here for work. Good luck with the whole school trip thing. Oh boy. I know I'm in her corner. I still want no part of any of this. Welcome, students of Aramis. Right this way. There's been a few awkward moments here. What's up, Gavin? Welcome in. Glad to see you. Thank you for stopping on by. How you doing today? We vibing around. Just got to the main city of the new chapter. Here in the city of Basel. Big ol' Institute of Technology. These are your C-rank certification cards. They're primarily for outside trainees, so you'll have access to the Institute and the Aerotram. Thank you very much. Wowee, so we can ride the Aerotram as much as we want, and we can visit the Institute of Science. This will help our reports big time. Oh, interesting. They got a higher report than we do. A higher card than we do. Then each group is free to do what they want. We'll meet back up at the hotel lobby around 6:30 p.m. Remember, you'll be punished if you're late. Hey, yo, is that a threat or a promise? Yes, ma'am. You won't catch me being late. Hey, now, don't threaten the first years. I thought she was going to say don't threaten me with a good time, and I was like, hey, Sasha understands. She understands. Doing great, how you doing? I'm doing good. It's been a sleepy day, but we vibing with some Legend of Heroes, which is always a good time. See, it looks pretty? It really does. I like the vibe. Anyways, let's make sure this visit is a fruitful one. Let's get moving, underclassmen. Then I'll leave you all to it. If you need anything at all, just contact me via the number I gave you. See you. Hold on a second. I forget how to pronounce the freaking name. I'm just gonna say Quatre for now, because I do not remember how to say their name. Quatre Salison. Salison? And quite a few things about you, like how you're the professor's favorite student. Ren? Wait, then... You see, I'm a foreign exchange student from Liberal, so we just happened to have met through a contact at ZCF. And quite a wonderful chat after she read all of my past papers. ZCF? I met both Professor Russell and his daughter, so... Oh, wait, papers? Don't tell me you're... No, never you mind that. To circle back to my original point, I have a request to ask of you. My friend here will be operating on her own. Could ask you to take her to the artisanal district for me. Ren.
Wink. I see. So you're already getting a move on then.
Aw, and I was hoping we could hang out for a little bit too.
Sorry for deciding this on my own, you two.
Nah, it's fine. We've got 3 whole days, right? And you'll be back come nighttime anyway. We'll be counting on one heck of a report.
Just be careful, okay?
Of course.
Is this, perhaps related to... In any event, I don't mind. I just so happen to have business in the artisanal district, so it works out. I'll show you the way.
Agnes Claudel. I'm a first year at RMS Academy. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Likewise.
The blush.
Well.
Nice. Nice. Alright, Anya's connecting back up with us. I'm gonna keep... I don't know how to pronounce his name. Quatre. Just keep going with that one, because I've already forgot. I've not heard it enough, and that's such a different name. Dude is shy. Hey, bestie. And said she'll be here in about 15 minutes. That's surprisingly quick. I was about to suggest we get started if she was going to be much longer. Alright then, while we're waiting, it's Engaden time. Right now? Yeah, I gotta order ahead of time so we can dig in as soon as Agnes gets here. Of course. Thought so. Real slick. Shall we order one along with some coffee then? Coffee.
Then I'm counting on you to lead the way, Mr. Salesian.
Of course, happily. Once we catch the Aero Tram, we'll be at the Artisanal District in no time at all. By the way, you're older than me, aren't you? Mister might be a little stiff. You can just call me Catra, if that's all right.
Catra. Catra. Okay, Catra. Catra. I think this is going to be one of our new main characters, so I'm trying to really remember his name, but like... that Q is throwing me off so hard. Thank you for the hydrate, Tom.
You don't mind? Then Catra it is. Oh, but I'm only older than you by a year, so I don't want you to be too stiff with me either. Why don't we talk like we're old friends?
Besties.
Okay. I'll keep it casual then. I get the feeling you're always told to loosen up a little more.
That's right. My friends never let me hear the end of it, but I can't help the way I talk. I know I'm repeating myself, but it really is a pleasure, Catra.
Same to you. Now, should we get going?
Oh, we're walking around as these two. Interesting. I really want to look around, but... Get you later. You have this knack for seeing things we can't. Bet you find plenty of good stuff out there. Tell us all about it tonight, okay? Just be careful, okay? We're going back if things get ugly. And keep that guy at arm's length. He's dragging you around way more than he has any right to. Who? Oh, don't worry about it. He's just jealous. He's just jealous. Oh, there's Ren over here. Hi, Ren. Alright, Catra. I'll leave Agnes in your capable hands. You two be careful now. Who knows what kind of awful mess you might get yourselves into. Okay. At any rate, let me show you the Artisanal District. Oh, are you contacting someone just now, Ren? A friend of mine I mentioned earlier. Kita! I gotta pull some strings and take you all on a little tour. But exception is the gateway to disappointment, of course. Just carry on as normal, and I'll try to keep you posted. Well, I suppose we will. Thank you. Be back by curfew so we can meet back up then.
You seem awfully popular at your school, Agnes.
I do? Oh, no. My classmates are just always looking out for me. That's all.
Nice.
Let's
Nice.
stay here and relax.
What
Do you
do
have
you
any
got?
preferences?
Willie's coffee. I don't know if I want any Willie's coffee, but you know what?
Thanks for coming in.
We'll go for it. I like how I can actually buy stuff right now, though. Do I actually have everything that I've... Like, what does my inventory look like? Okay. But yeah, I still do have everything here. It's just I don't have anybody else in my party. And Catre is the like little sub over there. Super sweet canned coffee. Sure, I'll buy one. Give me those foods. Gotta get those gourmet points. Do playing guitar just in the middle of town. Nice, nice. Cerise drugs. Don't know those ones as well. They're not part of like the main group. The
Not
mango. Oh, take the air tram. I know. I want to look around. I'm a nosy bastard. I like snooping. I like exploring. I'm looking for a spriggan board. Let's go. Alright, but no, yeah, we're fine. So convenient. Alright, I guess we'll just keep on going then. Oh boy, a drugstore, right? Like, what could have been in there? Do they have any sugar? Who knows? They might have had sugar pills. And they could have had, I don't know, Xannies. Could have had some Robitussin. Like some, you know, the real fun stuff. Don't see aerotrams much across the continent, do you? I'd call them a must here within where Basel is located. New town, Artisanal District, Institute of Science. Travels along a loop that helps consistently deliver parts wherever needed. The Artisanal District platform is on the right. Just tap your card against the ticket gate. Alright, let me give it a try. Boop. Boop. Where do you like to go? Artisanal. Powdered sugar is my favorite kind, personally. Love that powdered sugar. That nose candy is just some real good stuff, you know? This is a very nice, like, tram, though. Like, very open. But the view from there would be quite nice. For real!
What a spectacular view! Though I get a little dizzy when I look down.
This place looks really nice. I vibe with it.
And wow, Newtown is already so far away.
It's not that far away.
Enjoying yourself?
Yes, tremendously. I bet Fairy would enjoy this too. I wonder if she's gotten the chance to ride yet.
She really is so cute. But how is someone like her connected to those others?
Nice inner thoughts there. Make some food, be right back. No worries, Tom. You get yourself some good noms. Get yourself some good food. Person like to mix mine with Coke? Ah, yes, another classic. Another tried and true method. This place looking very fancy too. Hey, there's Van's truck. Ironically. Here we are. This is the artisanal district. I just need to find the hotel they're staying at. Oh, and there's Van's pickup truck. So he drives an Engert. He's even customized the frame. Wait, that material was only just developed. How did he get his hands on it? Didn't realize you were an expert. You can pick this kind of thing up if you work with Vern long enough, I suppose. So, how did you get to know people like them? What do you mean? Spriggan, whatever you call him. And that red-haired guy both seemed real shady to me. Though the girl and the maid, I think. They look like good people at least. I'm just having a hard time picturing what kind of group it actually is, if you're involved with them too. Well, I can't blame him for thinking that way about them. Van runs a problem-solving agency. In short, I work there as a part-time assistant for reasons I can't get into. And both work and my duties as a student happen to bring me here at the same time. Sounds like you've got a lot on your plate. Are you sure it's okay to be working with them, though? Vern's CEO didn't seem very happy about them sniffing around. Our work is complicated, I'll admit, but we don't do anything illegal, technically. His willingness to hire an upstanding young lady like you does reflect well on him, I'll give him that. Even if I don't think highly of his choice to involve someone like you in a business like his. People say that about him a lot. You have nothing to worry about, though, really. He might skirt the rules here and there, but he's still a man I can genuinely respect. Well, if you say so. He was like one of those guys who takes some getting used to, and the way you treated me was just... I was so close to forgetting, too. Did something happen? Nothing worth bringing up. Anyway, we shouldn't keep your friends waiting. I mean, you look like a twink. I'm just saying. You got that twink build. Now yes, we're over here. Came quick. Oh, wait a sec. Isn't that... Sorry for keeping you. Catre was good enough to guide me here. Thanks for helping her out. Ordered an garden for the group. You want to join us? No, I'm fine. Not hungry right now. Your loss. Taste is downright divine. Make it up to you some other time, then. You don't owe me anything. It's not like I did anything special. I suggest you don't pull any funny business while you're in the city, though. And I'm causing trouble for the women in your group either. Oh. I'll get going now, and yes, let me know if you need any help with anything. Oh, I will. Thank you. Man, would have been nice if he gave me the chance to thank him somehow. Puberty's rough. He sure had a soft spot for you, though. Do you think? Just struck me as a very friendly sort in general. We got along right away. Now I can be friends with him, too. Oh, I'm sure that won't be a problem one bit. Happy to introduce you if we get the chance. How old are you? 5. There's nothing wrong with wanting to make new friends. Yeah, no need to rain on her parade. Here's your order. One of our famed gardens. Now this is what I'm talking about. Come and have a seat on, yes? I'll get to cutting it right away. Yippee! Snacks! This guy be throwing hands with Quatre if he was face to face? Why would I be throwing hands with Quatre? It's because I don't understand how to pronounce his name. I don't dislike this character. I don't know. There's something weird about them. They don't seem like a main character, despite apparently being a main character. They seem like they're kind of more, like, sus, right? They got something about it. Agnes is so dense. She really is, though. Oh my god, Agnes is as dense as a cinder block sometimes. You got that main character energy for real. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's something going on with this cadre that's... Like, are they going to be a homunculus as well? Perhaps. She always used to make gardens for me back in the day. Okay.
I finished, Catra. I'm quite confident in today's dessert.
Tints and titanium.
The more worried you are about something, the more important it is to take a break and relax. No need to push through.
It sounds like good advice, but yeah, I don't follow that either. I think I can trust Agnes, but I better keep a close eye on the rest of them. I don't want anything threatening a place so special to me. Suppose it wouldn't hurt to say hello to the supervisor and take care of my usual work while I'm here. That's the stuff. You won't find a better marriage of flavors than these bitter walnuts and sweet caramel nougat. It's so mouthwateringly rich. I always forget that nougat is a thing. So I see that word and I'm just like, yogurt? No, it's got an N. What is this word? Oh yeah, nougat. That's a thing. Ha! You wouldn't believe how well it pairs with strong coffee. I swear, I was just born to savor moments like these. I'd love strong coffee. No one wants to hear this every time, you know. Just eat the damn thing. Nice, describing it to a tea, though. Can't get enough of that buttery flavor. If Van says it's good, then you know you're in for a treat. Yeah, my nose is good for more than just sniffing out trouble, you know. I feel like you're joking, but I could buy it working for stuff like this easy. Indeed. I think we've rested for long enough. Perhaps we should get to work. Do you think we should prioritize investigating Vern? Nah, I think we should hold off doing that. Can't imagine we find anything major this fast, even if we tried. I think we should start with wandering around by Basel and start and take care of 4 Spriggans. Give us a decent idea of the situation here. Same pattern as usual then, huh? How can you be so sure the word of our work has spread to here? Good question. Vern's boss sure didn't seem like he wanted to help us any more than he had to. Oh, I don't think we gotta worry about that. Not for my headache of a friend stopped his job on us. Right. Oh, Rene. That man from the CID. He did seem like a highly capable person, though that's the least to be expected of their chief analyst. You and he go back some time, I believe. Unfortunately, yeah. I doubt he's here in person, though. More than likely he sent someone in his place. Between this and that other project he teased, I'm sure there's a ton of scheming going on in that head of his. I guess we should go find out what kind of 4 Spriggans we got waiting for us, then. So, when do you need to be back by the hotel? And what are you going to do about your uniform? Ren said to be back by 6:30 p.m. I brought some clothes besides my uniform. Don't worry, let me go and get changed. I'll take you to our room then. We'll handle paying the bill in the meantime. Fairy took Agnes to the girls' room so that she could get changed. After she was done, they reunited with the rest of the group and began their first day of work in Basel. Still kind of find it funny how we don't actually have a uniform for Agnes here. Like, we have costumes, right? But we don't have any costumes whatsoever to get Agnes in. Usually we have a bunch of different costumes that we can put characters in. But not right now.
Don't take too long to decide now.
Soup! Grilled stone stew. And, yeah.
Come back soon.
Okay. I mean, we were kind of living here for the moment, so I'm gonna have to come back soon. But, you know, that's besides the point, I suppose.
Do you know what you want?
I guess we'll rest there. Didn't necessarily mean to do that, but we'll take it. We'll take it. That sounds pretty good, not gonna lie. So odd. Yeah. Alright, nobody in here worth talking to. Don't mind me as I barge into your rooms. Aha! Hippity hoppity. I'm checking all of your properties. And there's this one. Not that I really need to worry about it. This is the guy's room, and I guess that's probably the girl's room right here. I imagine. I mean, Agnes is staying at the other hotel, so yeah, that would just be for Rosette and Fairy. And then Aaron and Van be in the other one. Can't go in there. Can go into this one, though. Kind of weird that I can go into some of these rooms, but I can't go into others. I don't know why I can go into all these rooms, but sure. Oh, and this is... Oh, okay, we're up here now. I see. I gotcha. It's a very complicated... Look at that pattern right there. Look at that. That's a very, like, complicated looking little section of the map right there, considering it's a whole building, then up to the 2nd floor here. Bruh. Bruh. Some people forget to lock their doors? Yeah! I guess so. I guess so, huh? Alright, rare metal mine. And there's a blue thing over here. No shops anywhere, so I guess we'll just follow our nose for all of these... all these things. No shops in this area, though, which is kind of strange. Yeah, sure. I guess we'll go and do this one first. What's up here? I wonder who lives here. Yeah, it's really high up.
Ooh, there they are. I'm so glad I finally found them.
Oh, it's green-haired lady.
Hello.
is there something you need from here?
I need you, girl. How you doing? What's your name, sweetie?
The owner of this house hasn't been home in a while, I'm afraid.
You're just walking around and happen to end up here. So, you know who owns this place then?
You could say we're acquaintances. Well, that might sound a little too cold, actually. I don't know if I could really call us family, but we are close. Just not as close as he is.
Girl's IQ points have all gone to her face and tits. Total dits with a capital D. Hey, yo, it's just like Lyra. For real, for real. Oh, man. This is legitimately one of the first things that someone will check if they're breaking in somewhere. Check to see what doors are open. Yeah. No. Aaron!
You know, you guys are all just adorable. Especially you, you tiny thing. Where are you from? Do you want me to show you around?
Not that tiny.
Silly me. I forgot I have somewhere else to be. You won't be able to meet this house's owner, but the boy looking after it in her absence should be back tonight. Goodbye now.
Okay, bye. She was dressed like she's a researcher at the Institute or something. Wish we could have talked to her a bit more about that. Want to make her understand my size isn't all there is to me. I'm strong too. Late 20s, huge tits, kind of an airhead, freckles, glasses. Yeah, I'd hit it. Yeah, same. You're gonna start behaving like an adult, Aaron. I'm gonna have to force you to. Aaron and I are shaking hands right there, though. I wonder if that could be... Yeah, she's someone important, but I don't know who. What the hell is this place? Guess we'll come back some other time. Okay. Back and had your food? Hey, nice. What did you get, Tom? What kind of food did you get yourself? Hopefully it was good, whatever it was. But I'm nosy. I'm nosy and I want to know what you got. What you had for lunch, dinner, meal, snack, whatever, whatever type of food it was. I don't want to go there yet. Let's go down here. This place is complicated. I'm liking the vibe of the city, but it's very complicated with all of these I gotta take this left turn, okay, gotta take this right turn.
Let's see what we've got.
It's got stuff stacked on everything. School of Hard Knocks. Hell yeah. This one's real serious sounding. Yeah, and I understand why they want to go to the police about it. I really hope we can help them while we're here. Might learn more about what's going on in the Institute while we're working on it too. Be two birds with one stone. Makes sense. Sounds harmless to me, but what's your take? Very brought up a good point. Getting some info on the Institute while we work this case. Pretty vague though. They didn't give their name or the professor they're accusing. Really going out of their way to make our job difficult. Naming names in this case may result in the professor or other parties threatening the whistleblower. I believe our client just prefers to err on the side of caution. Yeah, that tracks. Fair enough, Rosette. Can you handle recording our convos? Certainly. You gotta be careful who we talk to this about, though. Client doesn't want word of this getting out. We'll start with the people unrelated to the Institute. That way we don't accidentally hit a nerve. Makes sense to me. Imagine there will be plenty of those around here in the artisanal district. Let's get started.
Let's hurry up and finish this.
An abusive professor. Got a vending machine here, though.
Well...
I already have one of those. Fruit a lot. Sure, buy one of those things. Wouldn't heard of it, but fries to go in England? Oh, nice. Well, hopefully it was good. Hopefully you enjoyed yourself. Only barely as complicated as Chongqing, China. Not even close if the videos I've watched say anything about it. Yeah, a lot of those, Asian cities in particular, they have some really complicated, city layouts. This is enough to make my brain hurt. Must be the aerodrome station. Can't believe it goes all the way up to the sky. That's me. That's right. It'll take us to the new town in no time. All you need to do is hold your certification card over the ticket gate. I guess we're not taking this one after all. Our D rank card isn't accepted on this aerodrome apparently. Need a C rank card or higher. Are you sure? I could have sworn we had a C. We might have rolled out the welcome mat when we were here for Elsheim. Would have killed them to throw one of our biggest share stakeholders a bone. I was really looking forward to it too. No use crying over spilled milk. You can head on up if you want on, yes? We'll just have to take the long way. No, it's alright. Rather stick together. I'm sure we'll get to ride the tram another day, Fairy. Don't let it get you down. You're right, yeah. So that's what that event was. Wait, there's something up there again? Didn't I already... whatever. Oh, it probably was for like another one of these missions, huh? There's the Bracer Guild. Yeah, live it as a van. Surprised to see you taking a business trip this time of year. Yeah, client came in with a big job, so we're out here taking care of that. Looks like you're moving on up in the world too. I thought you were still a part-timer in school. Now you're a receptionist? Yep. Heard me here fresh out of college. Another acquaintance of yours? Got friends in all sorts of places. Oh, just in the same field. Worked together on a job a while back. Jin was actually telling me about you the other day, so that we should be fine contacting you for help if we need to. Or the same from a friend of mine outside the guild. If anything serious goes down, there's no shame in us working together. Oh, who? Renee or Killick, I'm guessing. I swear, I can't walk 5 arch without people dragging me into their business. I ain't a bracer, you know. Oh, speaking of which, Oh, hi, Alvis. Regina. Speak of the devils. Yeah, I had a feeling that they were going to be out this way. Actually, I thought they were going the other way. Yeah, well. Mr. Bracer's working Edith, correct? Hey there, didn't think I'd run into you guys here. Oh man, don't tell me we all got shipped out here on behalf of the same guy. Obviously not. I have no idea why you're even here, but we're here on official orders from the guild, not an individual client. And wherever you guys go, trouble seems to follow. I think it's making me suspicious, or superstitious, I'm not gonna lie. Hopefully that's not the case here. And I don't enjoy it any more than you do. Stop framing it like I'm the one at fault. I'm just doing my job and putting food on the table. Surely a C-rank bracer's got some better things to worry about than some spriggan, so stop letting me live rent-free in your head, yeah? Smart ass. So this is why I can't stand you. You're always just... Forget it. Just don't get up in our business, got it? Yeah. I know he's a bit abrasive with you, but I do think he respects your abilities. If you come across anything, just let us know. You're doing work for the guild anyway, so you might as well share intel. Funny way for him to show respect, but, well, you do you, Bracer boy. I'm not too worried about him. If we need the guild to lend a hand, we'll ask for it. For now, we got our own business to focus on. I want to go back in here. Yeah, I'll leave them alone. I'll leave Alvis alone for now. This is his, or this is just like a guild vehicle in general. This is what Alvis was driving earlier. But I wonder if it's his vehicle, or if it's just one of the vehicles that they use in this area, or the bracers use in general. I don't know. Okay, no, that's the shop that was in the hotel. This guy, Barnaby. It's not easy working on product, let me tell you. Mediating between factories and artisans is stressful work. And the artisans are saying they want to delay everything so they can just do these tiny tweaks to the product before it goes on the line. I don't get it. Why they care so much about that extra 1%? It's good enough as it is. This guy works on product as procurement, huh? I don't think he's working for the Institute, but you might know a thing or two about him. Wouldn't hurt to ask. Bring it up.
Talk?
If it wouldn't hurt, let's do it.
Well,
Elvis Presley. Yeah, looks like a Jeep. It does. It really does have the same vibe. Backseating to the toilet? No worries, Tom. No worries. The professor abusing their assistants, huh? Well, I'm not sure why you're asking me specifically about it, to be honest. I just work at Vern's procurement division. I don't attend the Institute or work with them directly at all. You know, it's exactly the angle we want. Word travels, you know? I get that. Haven't really heard anything about it, though. Sorry. Vern and the Institute are very closely linked, though, and that does create conflicts of interest sometimes. I may not have heard about it, but it is believable. It's very possible the two sides are stressing each other out. Can you tell us a bit more about how Vern and the Institute work together? The Vern Company awards grants to the Institute of Science to research and develop new products on their behalf. That allows the Vern Company to curate their products with research from the Institute's experts. Oh, wow, that's really neat. If I recall, Vern can trace its roots back to the old Artisans Guild and to the Institute itself. I always figured they worked well together because of that. They did, past tense. They had good relations while their senior advisor was still there. Alas, she left Basel some time ago. Now Vern and the Institute hardly collaborate at all. It's every project for itself. Maybe the asshat in charge scared her off? Thanks for the info. It helps a lot. We got, no info from that. Or at least nothing that stood out to me. Maybe something that's, mildly interesting, but... Nah.
The heck's that noise?
It's called a factory.
Jiskar workshop. It must be coming from inside here.
This is a mechanic shop, right? Let's take a peek inside.
Is that a Panzer Soda they got over there? Oh, get a load of that. Get a load of this. Discard Workshop. Yeah, it's like I can read it. Yeah, it looks like they're working on a Panzer.
We ain't got all day. Get that work done.
Hey, the guy sounds like he got a wad of tobacco in his mouth. Let's go. Yes, sir. Now, those from one of the Empire's Panzer Soldats. No, they seem a little different. Yeah, it seems like closer to what Makarov was working on at the end of Reverie. The tier thing. Yeah, word about these things have gotten out in certain circles, but most people still don't know about them yet. Really. Guess you do, though. Companies involved in the development, yeah? Yes, though not that much. You have only been assisting in trials. Hey, you guys! I haven't seen you around here before. It's a restricted area, you know? I told you why you want to gawk these buttes. They're technically not public knowledge yet. Go ahead and move along now. Okay.
Wonder if they're the guys.
Didn't know mechanics like that were being made here in Calvard too, or machines like that were being made here. Sure are. Part of the concept behind their design is different from the soldats over in Erebonia, though. I don't know why, but like, Rosette's hair right now is just captivating me. The way that it fanned all out. It's not as like much now, but like it's got like that little blow, and then she had like the big blow there. Like just at the beginning, that it really captivated me, just the way her hair was blowing. Oh, pretty. They're gonna be revealed to the public along with their names sometime soon. Sure feels like we saw something we weren't supposed to, even if we were just those legs. I imagine that while they're being kept a secret from the public, most major groups and organizations have already been told about them. That includes those abroad, our international allies, maybe even in the Empire. I believe you're correct in your assumptions. I think that's true for all the weaponry that's going to be rolled out soon, not just our soldat lookalikes. Either way, this looks like the biggest workshop in the artisanal district. Have to come back here another time if we get the chance. I mean, they're doing a terrible job of hiding that thing. Let's be real. Like, why is this bay door open? It should be closed if they're trying to keep stuff secret in there. Yeah, well, whatever. I used to work in a factory, so those noises were very, very common to me. Keeping it a secret. More like keeping it a secret quotation marks. Word on the street is Giscard landed another big project. Oh, Giscard heads up the Artisanal Guild. As a fellow member, I'm proud to have him as our ambassador. Happy to be where I am, but Giscard didn't get where he is by settling. Gotta keep moving up in the world, just like him. Specialized in pressure equipment. It's a big niche nowadays. Only gonna get bigger, my gut says. Mentioned that he's a member of the Artisanals Guild. Might be having some dealings with the Institute himself. I guess it'd be easier to get info out of him than somebody higher up the food chain. So let's talk about things.
Let me ask you something.
Secret making it so open that no one suspects it? I guess that's true, huh? Like, if it's a locked door, people wonder what's going on behind said locked doors. But if it's an open bay door, then, like, well, it's an open bay door. Nobody's gonna really, like, care too much. But still, then you see inside there and be like, huh, giant legs. That's crazy. Anyways. Although I guess around here, where things are getting built to dime a dozen, it's not too weird that they're like, well, I wonder what they're doing. No idea. Oh, well, moving on. Oh, well, yeah, it doesn't ring a bell, sorry. Son is studying at the Institute, and he's never told me anything about like that. Doesn't improve it one way or the other, of course. Just haven't heard anything about it. Did he tell you about any other stuff? Anything helps. Sometimes I do hear about people in the same lab butting heads for funding. I love how the wind has always got two animations. There's like a side wind, and there's like a north wind, and then there's like an east wind. Just to, like, give a direction to it. Like, it's always blowing in, like, the same two directions. But I think it does change. Now it looks like it's going more like, we would call that a south wind. A south wind and a north wind. Sometimes it picks up too, sometimes it's stronger than others. I'm getting really fascinated about the wind mechanics in this game. Heard these grumbling about two professors going at it, even. Seems like a pretty stressful place. All the greed and infighting over projects, sounds like it's got everybody at each other's throats. Makes sense, yeah. I mean, what sort of the harassment? Do you know what professor specifically? I really can't remember, sorry. Felt like there was at least one of Professor Hamilton's students involved, but that's all I got. I see. Wonder if this professor was jealous of someone else, or someone envied them instead. Yeah, thanks for the info, all the same. I think that's all there is to see here in the Artisanal District. Should check out Newtown next. Since we cannot use the aerodrome, we will have to either walk or drive there. Let's take a walk, help us get more acquainted with the city and its people. Gotta be kidding me. Walking's a pain in the ass. Well, I for one think a stroll would be lovely. Me too. Let's make our way over to the bridge then. I could go for a nice walk. used to have walking trails around where I live, but, well, I mean, there still are around where I live, but, like, the walking trails that are around here are kind of populated for other things, and so, like, there's, like, the closest walking trail around where I live is, like, next to the, like, one of the local school, right? And so, when school is in session, and also during winter, it's not really a good time to go walking. And I remember my college also had a walking trail, but, it's, that's a bit more out there, you know? And going to the college, I don't really want to go back to college. I don't really want to go back there, to be honest with you. Even the locals barely use it. That's because most either go by car or use the aerotram. Rode the aerotram, right? How was it? It had the best view, but it was a little scary too. Didn't think there'd be a difference in ranks. Have you ever used the aerotram in the past, Van? Nah, got to ride it when I came here a couple years ago. Just had a regular old ticket. From what I hear, security within the city's undergone a massive overhaul. After the war, the government ordered a total reform. I don't find it surprising that they would want to be very careful with an experiment city that is very near a national secret. Okay, but tell me how that puts us at a lower rank than a bunch of kids here on a school trip. I don't think it's that they're high, I think it's more that we're low. Still, it's not a big deal, as long as we can drive. By the way, pretty sure we'll eventually bump into your classmates. Okay on that end? I'm fine, I'll explain things to them for the most part. They might happen upon some info before us, so if we see them, let's make a point to talk. Okay, will do. Jewish walkability was more common in the US, not a commodity? Yeah, same. Yeah, I can't really just go and, like, walk to the grocery store where I live. I gotta go and, you definitely have to drive there. And there's not really even, like, public transportation around here, so, like, if you're going to go somewhere, you gotta drive. Like, I can walk to, just a few stores, like, a few things around here, but, like, nothing really all that...
Right.
Nothing really all that impressive. Backwoods, baby! Interrogate the students, yes! Spriggan, heard you're a tester for Marduk. That in mind, you help test the brand new holocore. Okay, sure. I guess we'll do it. What about this lady? Pier. What a great name. I've been really busy lately. I gotta stick to landing. That's my chance to make a name for myself. Hiccup. I live pretty rural, so walkability is non-existent for me. Yeah. Same with me. Like, I got a few things within walking distance, but even that's not really all that reasonable. Not really all that reasonable. You could make it work if you had to, but, like, just drive. Just drive. Now, I refuse to lose to the guys. I'm gonna smash that glass ceiling and make the board of directors just you watch. She's an office worker in Newtown. Average Joes like her can have better info than meets the eye. Let's talk to her and see what we get. And I've used a professor. Oh, whoa. Harassment? Honestly, that wouldn't surprise me. Heard some nasty things about some specific professors at the Institute. Really? Won't name names, but I've heard a thing or two from a friend of mine. She's a researcher at one of the labs there. And every night they're sleeping at the labs after unpaid overtime. One little mistake is during the day and they get torn to shreds. They say it's considered normal there. Just work until you drop. Our friend, she told me one night that she was having suicidal thoughts, and I had to talk her out of it. That's horrible. Does the Institute not know about their working conditions? Oh, they do, but it's feared the rules the roost there. The Institute's senior professors are like celebrities in their own right. Nobody can touch them. They control whether or not you have a career in this town. Vern, my own company, everybody. They all go through the Institute's pipeline. Out of curiosity, who do you work for? It's Orbital Goods Supplier. Got a license from Vern to sell their goods. So it's not like I can speak up about it just because there goes my career. Word travels fast. Yeah, that tracks. Running Institute might as well be Basil. Speak up and you're never working in this town again. I don't hope we find a way to right this injustice. Indeed. Suicidal thoughts. Hey yo, I'm a suicidal thought. Oh, whoa. How you doing? Now, this is really cutting-edge stuff. I'm surprised they have this in stores. Yo, Athena, right? You had that request for us? You were with Arkride Solutions. Nah, I'm sorry, I just wasn't expecting that. Didn't think you'd take my request. So, yes, my name is Athena. I'm a researcher at the Institute of Science. I mainly do orbital energy research. Right now, I'm working on a new hollow core design. I finally started beta testing, so having people to help out is a big relief. So, thank you in advance for helping. Can do. You can stand and relax, though. I ain't gonna eat you or anything. Unless you want me to. Shit. Sorry, I'm just not good with people. It's what I'm really interested in communication technology. Being able to talk to people from my own room sounds really helpful. It's kind of why I wanted to come here. Want to make the world a little less daunting for people like me. Huh, you can't tell if you're actually enthusiastic or just motivated by fear. You know, could be one and the same. Could be one and the same. Tech store! Tech is awesome. We love tech. Look at those headphones in the background. Beautiful. You sound like my coworkers. Do you need me to go over the details? I mean, not particularly, but I'll accept your request. Much obliged. Okay, right this way. I'll, the manager and I'll, take you through it. Okay. So, these kind of folks are helping you test it out. Nice to meet you. Name's Radad. I'm the manager of the Vern store. Depending on how these tests go, you might see this holocore on our shelves soon. So, I'll be keeping an eye over these field results myself. Wouldn't mind reporting your findings to me, would you? Not at all. Alright, let's go ahead and dive in. So here's how I want the testing to go. This new holo is named Posel. I'd like you to equip her to your Zephyds and take her into a few monster fights. Anything specific you need us to do once we get in a fight? I need to do 5 moves or more while you're S boosted. Once you're done, I'd like to hear how it felt to use. Sounds easy enough. 1 second here. Okay, here you go. Posel's a cute name. Curious to see what kind of holo it is. Brand new holo core straight from the Institute. Oh man, I can't wait. Well, she's a bit unique. You'll find out more after you equip her. Now we just gotta find some schmucks and ruin their day. But, now to think about it, where are the monsters around here? The road we drove in was all cleaned out. If you're looking for monsters, I'd say the Og Canyon to the south is your best bet. Once you're off the road and past the orbital lights, things get a bit dicey. But you guys look pretty seasoned, so you should be fine. Make a nice little test bed. Well, fine by me. Set on down and give this new holocore a whirl. Alright, gotta equip it first. Duh. Indeed, once we finish our preparations, let's make for the canyon. We should be able to access it from the road next to the Vern HQ building. Okay. Do a little bit of grinding there, if I so desire. What else does the store sell, though? What do you got? Modified orbits. I got Strom. No, buy that. May as well. I have bought a few plugins. I did find something else. I don't know if I talked about this or not, but when you're putting plugins on your holocores, you can actually set the same thing over and over again. So, like, I have a Thalos and Refreshing Veil on Van, and I got a Thanatos Gel and Lost Mobius on Yes. I got Tira on Fairy, and Aura Breath, the Chrono Drive on Aaron, and then I got a Thalos and Crescent Eye on Rosette. But you see, like, you can have the exact same thing on some people. So, like, a Thalos, got that on both of them. I guess that's the only thing that I have that's doubled. I tried to spread my stuff out, but I did notice that you can use the same plugin for multiple characters. Very interesting. A very interesting thing. I guess we'll sell this stuff. 540. Yippee. Do I have anything to customize while I'm here? Might as well. 2, 3, 2. Let's go and open up one of yous then. Nah. This thing. Oh, I don't have the 480. Never mind. We don't have enough. Womp womp. Actually, massive nerd when it comes to tech stuff.
See you again.
What? Somebody on the internet is a massive nerd about tech stuff? How could this ever have happened? Oh, whoa. Gift for Aaron and a gift for Dingo. Yeah, sure. We'll get those things.
See you again.
But yeah, I get you. I get you. These tech stores definitely are interesting to look through. I'm back. Welcome back, Dumb. Welcome on back. Don't worry, I'm not a tech bro. I mean, hey, there's nothing wrong with being a tech bro.
Hello.
I do enjoy like looking through all of the what's out there, right? Anything to like upgrade my setups and whatnot. Get for Kincaid as well. Wow. Find a breezy hair tonic for Kincaid. Interesting.
Thanks for shopping.
Yar. Definitely getting all of our shopping done in this area though. There's two over there? Oh, there's one above and one below. As above, so below. What's below then? What's down here? Get the Vern Arms. Ooh, weapon shop. What do you got?
Do you know what you want?
Do you? Yeah. Yeah, it's so expensive, but I feel like it's very worthwhile to do this as well. Alright, so go ahead and buy that. Sword Breaker. Do I want to... Yeah, I probably want to do that for Agnes as well, because she is... Or my magic character. My magic attack. Then that's worthwhile, but it is, but it's also expensive. Like, do I want to spend 1,500 to buy all these weapons? Yes. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. It's only 50, but, at the same time, it's been really useful to buy weapons in every single chapter. Very, very useful in that indeed. Evasion goes up, accuracy goes down, art damage goes up. I like the evasion. Accuracy is not a huge deal. It's so good to have, but evasion. Don't I have anything for fairy? That's weird. Flexible coat. This is even better than what I got. Oh my god. I bought so many, chest pieces for people. And then I keep finding better ones. What the hell? This is really good for Fairy, Aaron, and Rosette. Not as good for Van, but that's because I bought him something recently. Alright, you know what? I'll buy 3 of these. Sure. But I'll only buy 1 at a time, so... yeah, I can keep equipping these. You, and then... you. And if I get another one, then I can give that to Agnes or Van, but as of right now, I think it's fine. That's a 15, that's an 18. Oh wow, that's a 24. It's a 24. Okay, I'll buy 2 of these. 1 for you, and 1 for Aaron. Go ahead and equip those
I
things.
hope to see you again.
Is there anything else that I need to equip? Let me just look at everything that I got here, just to make sure. See, that's not better than what I've got. It's definitely not better. It's definitely not better. It's definitely not better. And that's definitely not better. And I got the white guard. This white headpiece. Which does a lot of... it's still so good. It does so much art damage, but it also just really reduces defense and... Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know. We're keeping that one for now. Everybody else just keep the same thing. Yeah. And then we have these things. The only stuff we have is the nomad armor, unless there's gendered stuff. And this velvet dress. Does it do anything for the whammon? No, nothing for us at all. Okay. Now what about shoes? Yeah, was there anything for the shoes as well? Regal shoes, unless there's something for the whammon. Nope. Okay. We can sell all that stuff. Glass cannons are risky, but so fun to play. Yeah, they are. But considering,
Do you know what you want?
Turn-based and... Or, glass cannons and turn-based games can get real funky, considering you're really, banking that somebody will not hit you. If there's, something skill-based, in, Dark Souls, it's easy enough, right? It's easy enough to just not get hit in Dark Souls. If you get really good at your dodge rolls, you just won't get hit, and it's fine. Glass cannons in Dark Souls, I get it. I vibe with it. I like it a lot. But then
hope to see you again.
You get glass cannons in turn-based games, and it's unless you have something, right? Unless you got some sort of evasion, boost, you really want to get some evade, or you really want to get some defense on them. And since Agnes has got really low defense naturally, boosting her up to be a glass cannon mage is, I had glass cannon mages in the Cold Steel games and Reverie. That's because you could just swap them out. But now it's a little bit more sensitive about things, so it's a little bit more difficult to build a glass cannon mage. And then don't even get me started about the active combat. The active combat in this game is very janky. This building is... Does this say Penis River? I mean, like Penis River Software, but there's the penis. The penis. Liberal ZCF and Epstein Foundation, eh? The foreign tech foundations established using your great-grandfather's cash, right? How famous it is even in the Republic. It's kind of funny that it's been dumped over in the corner like this. You're so rude, Aaron. It's fine. But before, all the big buildings here were part of the Foundation's branch here. Indeed, as part of their downsizing in the Republic, they moved to this location. Its performance in other countries remains stable, but with tech going the way it is, it's only natural there'd be a dip in business. Alright, the Zifa. What was it before again? I think they were doing the rounds underground? Ramda. 5th gen, co-developed by Vern and Epstein. What the 6th generation would look like sparked a hell of a lot of conversation both before and after the war. Then they went and pulled what even the Empire's Reinford company didn't dare to do. Cut the Foundation out of the equation. It's because some pushed back across the continent at first, but now the technology is well on the road to being available to the public. And they're doing anything to keep themselves in their current favorable position, I would imagine, even using Marduk for practical testing. Then perhaps it is in my place to weigh in on the matter. You got that right. And the one pushing that as a national policy is... Your Dada! Do not want to go to the Penis River, but... the River of Dicks. You've heard of the River of Styx, now get ready for the River of Dicks. The ZCF was the one that developed airships, right? Yes, they're a facility located in Zeiss and Liberal. You can find their products all across the Republic, things like communications equipment or household goods.
Being a friendly nation, they do have a cooperative enough partnership with Vern, I suppose.
Hey, Ren. Hello there.
Hiya, Van and friends.
Hiyo.
And look at you go on, yes? Hard at work, I see.
Or hardly working, am I right? This guy scoffs so often. I heard about what you were doing earlier. You're researching with your coworkers as part of your visitation, yeah? I am. Hope you don't mind me going off on my own. Yeah, she's putting the work in. You guys have business here? We do. I have personal connections with ZCF and the Foundation, you see. So I thought this would be the perfect place to get a first-hand look at international technological exchange. What she said. As someone from the Empire, it's a topic I personally can't get enough of. And I heard they make memory cores for films and stuff. How could I not want to come? How nice. Sure, there will be an endless amount of information to absorb there. Just leave that part to us. Be sure to write up a report for you. But you better nab us some sweet scoops in exchange.
What are students doing here? Oh, of course. The educational visitation.
Hey, it's the other guy. We didn't mean to crowd up at the path. It's not really that crowded up, but I'll be honest with you. Wait, I've seen him before. I think I recognize him too. I'm sure you do. He's rather famous. Greetings, Professor. My name is Ren Bright. I've heard all about you from a certain other professor.
Ah, I didn't realize you were studying abroad here.
Yang Cronkite.
Cronkite. I believe this is our first time meeting in person. I found your papers fascinating, I must say. Welcome to Basel.
Huh? Papers? It's an honor to have my work read by such a brilliant mind. Might I trouble you for some time to chat in the near future?
I would welcome the chance, though I'll have to pass on speaking at length with your classmates.
Oh, damn.
Now, I am a busy man, I'm afraid, so if you don't mind, I will bid you farewell.
Barely giving us the time of day. That stick couldn't be further up his ass, but he's got the chops to back it up. Yeah, his background is Eastern, alright. That's Professor Yang Cronkite, the young genius carrying the Republic's engineering community on his shoulders. He's already got a shock of white in his hair, too. Damn. Remember they made Achilles attracted to Hector? True. This guy has some good news. What's up, Oro? Did you ask your crush out and they said yes? Oh, well. Is that the good news? But how you doing, Oro? Welcome in. Glad to see you. Thanks for stopping on by. Glad to hear that you got some good news. Stress grades his hair as it does. Stress ages you like a bitch. He's been presenting groundbreaking tech across all kinds of fields since before the war 2 years ago. Oh, now that you mention it, I think I saw him in Tyrell Times. He's said to be a genius, the likes of which we haven't seen since Professor Hamilton. But how are you connected to someone like him, I believe the others are waiting, so how about we go? Don't be late for the meetup on yes, otherwise I'll have to give you a good spanking. I know. Have fun leading, everyone. Wank. Wank wonk. And don't think you can get away with not answering. Nah, well then, good luck with work. Shall we? Yes, let's give this our all. Hell yeah. Not yet, but I came out to my crush and he supports me. Ooh, nice. Well, a step in the right direction. A step in the right direction nonetheless. Hopefully it all goes well for you, Horo. We're rooting for you. We're rooting for you. Awesome news. Hell yeah, it is. Hello, hello. What's up, Varden? Welcome in. Glad to see you. Thank you for stopping on by. How you doing today? I bet you're gearing up for some Monster Hunter soon enough. I know Monster Hunter Wilds is, it just came out, and while I'm not much into Monster Hunter, I was thinking about giving this one a try, but oh my god, all those demos played so hard. Like, it was so annoying for me to play, considering I am...
Why not stay here and relax?
I cannot get into my brain
Do you have any preferences?
That circle is an attack button. That circle is a dodge button, damn it.
Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for coming in, indeed. Welcome, welcome, what can I get ya? Go wherever my heart takes me, and I bring my little shop along for the ride. Who knows what customers I'll see next? Not the most practical business model, but it's what makes me happy. And my little niche has made me popular with the locals. Roman Cafe, huh? But it's popular with the eggheads of the Institute. A common watering hole such as this would be a good place to gather information. Indeed. So topics. Just bought it? Hell yeah.
Let me ask you something.
Well, I hope you all enjoy. I'm gonna look into it more, but like, I'm not gonna get it yet. I'm definitely not gonna get it yet. I might get it eventually, but I'm not gonna be, day one down there hunting monsters with you all. But I know Anna got it. She's excited about it. I know Kaiju's been talking nonstop about it. And there's you. I think Shinobu has also been really excited about that as well. A lot of people love Monster Hunter. I just can't get the control scheme down in my head. My muscle memory is too active against it. Good nap, good morning, hello. Hey, Anna. We're just talking about you as well. Talking about Monster Hunter. Barden just got the game, and yeah, everybody's all excited to play it. I cannot. If the game requires me to press circle to attack, I am going to just combust. And considering, like, if you go through, you can, like, redo your controller, like, using Steam and whatnot. But first off, I don't use Steam to play a lot of games because my PC's not exactly a gaming PC. And then second of all, that kind of surprised me. Thank you, Jum. Thank you for the friendship. Got 2 Debonis that time. Wow. I lost my train of thought there. I got concussed of friendship. But yeah, like I'd play on console, and then there's no way to like change your controls on console. The only things you can change are like minuscule things, like changing your D-pad to your trigger or your bumper buttons, and it's like that's, my muscle memory is just it's too far gone to like think about other controls to get that kind of control in my brain. Use the power of friendship. Hits you in the head with your friends. Exactly. See, the way I thought about it was it's basically like, I'm about to hit this motherfucker with another motherfucker. And so, yeah. The mofos being my friends, and me being the mofo getting hit by said friends. Man. But yeah, so we're talking about workplace harassment. Haven't heard anything about that. Sorry. Or, thank you. You're welcome. It's good. My clientele are a lot more mellow. Faculty I get are pretty kind, actually. Treat their students and understudies to meals sometimes. Who specifically? Might help us narrow things down. Professor Aurelia, Associate Professor Tyne, and Professor Callaghan, too. But he hasn't been around for a while. I always look pooped, like on death's door, seriously. When I talk to them, they all come across as normal, upstanding people. So they're just covering for the man, is what you're saying. You'd be the judge of that. But I have noticed that some of the researchers from his specific lab have looked down in the dumps as of late. Workplace harassment would explain that. Don't want to jump to conclusions, but that lab's professors might have something to do with it. Well, if anything comes to mind, please let us know. Well, I'm sure I'm just overthinking things, but thanks. I'll let you know. It's like there's more to that story than that. Does he not want to snitch, or does he not believe it? I see. Thank you for sharing with us. Rosette's hair keeps distracting me. Aye. That's which edition you got for this game? I just got the standard edition. Yeah, I just got the standard edition considering the, like, deluxe editions of this game. They sometimes give you, like, extra items or, like, outfits, but it's nothing, like, pivotal, right? So I just bought the standard edition of this game. Usually I'm pretty standard of a boy, unless there's like a you know, like something else that like gives you like future DLCs, right? That are like important. But I don't really play games like that much anymore. So like with Grand Blue, I bought like the deluxe edition of that, but that's because Apple bought it for me, so wasn't even my own money. But that came with the DLC as well, like the first year of DLC. So I got a bunch of the characters, and then a bunch more characters after that. So now that's worthwhile, and like new content, that's always fun. But whenever it's just a like a one-player story-based game, it's like, I mean, if you like the outfits, then sure, you can go and buy the like deluxe edition. But if you're just playing it straight, then standard works fine. Standard works fine. Now, see, that's about everyone worth talking to in Newtown. Yep, that's when we plot our next move. You know, there's still bits of Basel that we could use a sweep. Just double check first. Okay. Keep sweeping around then. Still got red markers on the map all over the place. I mean, can I go into the drugstore now? Actually, wasn't I already in the drugstore? Yeah, I think I was in here.
Hello.
Yeah, I bought this apple granola bar in the drugstore, as you do.
Thanks for shopping.
I guess. No surprise that there's a pharmaceutical place right next to this, though. Between all the like caffeine and whatnot, I'm sure all the scientists are indulging in. Oh, there's so many cars. I'd heard about its capacity, but it's very impressive seeing it in person. Welcome to Automotive Heaven, the motor pavilion where all the big manufacturers strut their stuff before they hit the market. Vern's big here, naturally. Got a bunch of makes under their wings. Elino, Ingert, Red Star, Etwas, that's your big four. This is where they show off all their latest and greatest stuff. And for gearheads like me, it's both a peek at the new model year and a chance to yoink some of their ideas for our own projects. Whenever I come to Basel, you better hit this place up every time. The most important place in the city, full stop. That's great, Grandpa. Let's get you home. I see. I do hear that the four manufacturers compete with each other a lot. They have their own specialities, but nonetheless push each other to innovate. Does that factor into the showroom, too? Oh yeah, these guys are ruthless. They all specialize in different things, but when markets collide, you bet they're at each other's throats. And that's good for the consumer. Leno and Ingrid especially. They both manufacture their cars here in Basel, so they headhunt and poach from each other like nobody's business. Good time to kill. Highly recommend stopping by here and shooting the shit with the salespeople. Might convert you. Adios, kill me. Or him. His passion for cars is already evident with his truck. It's natural that he be drawn here. We might as well take a look now that we're here. Indeed. Ever been a whole fan of the whole edition of games, except for collector's editions? Did you want to have physical copies and physical extras? Did you want to get standard editions? Yeah, that's fair. I agree. I rarely pre-order things anymore as well. Like, generally speaking, I'm just like, nah, I'll wait for the game to come out, and usually I'll even wait for it to go on sale, and then I'll buy something. Unless I'm really excited about something. Like, if I had already beat Trails Through Daybreak 1, and was waiting for Trails Through Daybreak 2 to come out, then I would have bought that day one. I would have been, like, micromanaging my streams to make sure that we was able to play this day one. But, since we're still playing Daybreak 1, then it doesn't really matter to me when we get to Daybreak 2. We'll get to it eventually, but we still got all this story to enjoy, so it's not a huge deal. Not a huge deal. Although I think, what are we on? We're on like 14 or something like that? Like, good guy, we are going to, we might be, matching Code Steel 3 with the amount of streams we have of Daybreak 1. It's, yeah, according to the little percentage thing, we're like halfway done with this game, and we're already like around the 15 stream marks, so... Oh boy. Oh boy. Pre-ordered Assassin's Creed Shadows? Well, hopefully you enjoy it, Tom. Hopefully you enjoy it. I've heard some pretty meh things about that, and I haven't been a huge fan of Assassin's Creed since Assassin's Creed 3. That game was awful. That game was awful. Holy, that's a long game. Yeah. Code Steel 3, we had 37 streams of that, and on average, my streams go to like 3 to 4 hours, right? So... you can do the math. That's like 140 hours, 150 hours worth of gameplay. Yeah. Yeah, these games are very long. Especially whenever we have moments like this where I just yap. I like Assassin's Creed games. I love the original ones. I love Assassin's Creed 1, 2, Brotherhood, Revelations. And then Assassin's Creed 3 came out and absolutely turned me sour on the series. Black Flag was fun, and Syndicate was alright. Unity was interesting. Rogue was actually a lot of fun. I liked Rogue a lot. But then like the rest of the like Origins, Odyssey, Valhalla, I did not like those at all. I do not like those at all, considering they have RPG elements. And I absolutely hate the fact that, yes, here's my hidden blade, my one-hit kill attack. I assassinate this person. I did like a quarter of their health and damage. Like, bruh. It's, I do not like. But I do love Assassin's Creed 1 and 2 a lot. And Brotherhood and Revelations were a lot of fun as well. Refuse to use Uplay? Yeah, I haven't used Uplay in a very long time. It is a lot? Yeah. But damn if I don't love this series. I'd say we've seen everything there is to see in Newtown. That said, looks like we'll have to go to the Institute for the request from the assistant. And one about the professor abusing his power, huh? Doesn't seem like something outsiders like us should get in the middle of. But I'm concerned since it was posted as a for spriggan. I wonder if we can find a way for us all to get into the Institute. Like with the Aerotram, access requires the rank C certification or higher. It'd be nice if we could have a sign put on the pressure and get our ranks raised, but that won't work here. Not enough time. So how about we go have a little talk? With who? The kiddo from earlier. He wasn't as bad as the CEO. He still had his doubts about us. Well, if pushing doesn't work, we gotta pull. So, thanks for being our go-between on yes. For what? Between you and Catre? You got it. You guys seem to hit it off. Guessing it's because you're so close in age. He'll be up for talking to you. Just make it seem like you've got problems and he can solve them. Oh, I don't think I'll need to go that far. I'm sure if I'm just honest and upfront with him, he'll listen. But I'm happy to help. Once things settle down, I'll give him a call on my Zifa. Girl doesn't have a clue, huh? And it is quite charming how unaware she is of her appeal. Dense protagonist moment. Don't really get what you're saying, but I know we can count on Yes to handle this. Hell yeah. Necessary select contract Catre from the travel menu. Okay. Well, I don't want to do that yet. Where the hell was I? Like, it just yeeted me somewhere else entirely. I was all the way over here. And I was over in the pavilion. I want to look around here. I walked in here, but then it was just like, nope. Okay, so this is the Ingert that Van drives. There's some sedans. Is this, these are all Ingerts then. Okay. So that little, like, yeah, that eye. Okay. What is this thing? I like the look of that. Whoo, baby. You talk to me more about this thing. You're a fan, aren't you? Good catch. Pick up my baby. Actually, took it here with me. Hey, man, a culture. Tell that by looking in your eyes. You know quality when you see it. Put ourselves on how modular our cars are. Right suspension and cooling. Popular mods on our models. Avid aftermarket shop yourself, I'd guess. Guilty as charged. We know kind of mindset to know people like doing that. Doesn't mean you're a gearhead yourself, am I right? You got me. Personally, have my bonuses on aftermarket mods. You got me for a bonus of a project. You want to take a look? Oh, just be honored. Now he's slacking off on the job. Yeah. God, that looked like Joshua for a second there. This guy right here, this Graham. Looks a little bit like Joshua. Alright, then we got the Lino cars. These are the, these are the Jeeps that the Bracer Guild uses. You got vans as well. You got Formula 1 right there. Or the Z1, I suppose, yeah. Bicycle, Quincy Plus, Kaku Burr. Wonder what brand makes this thing. This is very fancy, though. I do enjoy the look of a Formula 1 car. Very nice. We got Red Star over here. I like the look of it. I like the vibe. Very classy. Very, very nice. Looks like a slug bug. Yo, Beetle.
Check out these cars. There's so many, and they all look so different.
Looking at this motorcycle. Hello, beautiful.
That a Red Star over there? Damn, that's sexy.
And the students are here too.
It's the best, ain't it? If looks could kill, I'd be dead right now.
What about this one?
Van is definitely in his element here.
These Etwas look pretty solid too. Like, that looks like a hog. Like, I really love the look of like these like the sporty motorcycles. But in this thing right here, that thing's a hog. Yeah, damn, that thing would. It's a nice meaty ride. I'm fine with the look of these things. I like how they look very realistic. Like, they look like normal vehicles, like IRL vehicles. But they got their own, like, special little pizzazz to them as well. It's so nice that they have this area here, just like a little showroom of all the models of the cars. Very nice. Very nice. Sorry for the representation in the game. It's a combination of modern cars and vintage cars. Yeah. People with the same interests as me, we can get talking for hours. Sorry for the representation of the game. Okay. Hell yeah. Full on hog, baby. Full on piggy. Oi, oi. Alright, with that though, now we go to the canyon area. Is there anywhere else for us to go? Okay, so no. So the last thing for us to do is go here and do
Off we go.
a wee bit of grinding. So this is the path through Og Canyon. Certainly fits the name. The terrain off with the paved path appears to be quite complex. Watch your footing, guys, or you're gonna be flying headfirst into the river. We'll take a swim. You can take this road to the Liberal Kingdom, right? If you wanted, yes, that would take you several hours to get there, even by vehicle. On the other side of the border is a fortress in the Zeiss region. Sounds like these really make it clear how far away from the capital we are. Been jumping all over the country so much lately. Sheesh. Just happy to have an excuse to drive around, and you know it. Nah, I'm a simple guy. Now, let's get that holocore test started, shall we? It tasks us to equip Posel and act 5 times while S boosted. Right, let's go. Change holocore. I know how to do that. Oh, well, and these things. Haven't seen these things in a long while. Usually we're not out on these roads, though. Alright, but I do want to save the game. And I think we'll actually just end stream there, to be honest with you. I think we'll finish off, like, these things, like, all the testing next time. But I want to, like, I might go through here and try to, like, do a little bit of grinding, you know? Might try and do a little bit of fights.
Are we going down below?
Nope. We're sticking to the road for this assignment.
Oh, whoa.
Good call. If we went that way, we'd be a perfect target for a pincer attack.
Pincer attack.
Wait, if you thought it was a bad idea, why'd you even ask?
You know, just wanted to test you, see if you thought it was a bad idea.
Looks like a chest.
A chest indeed. May as well grab these things though, I figure. May as well go through and get some collectible items.
The gang's all here.
Excuse me, pardon me, get out of my way! Yeah, we can grab some of these items. See, we gotta do...
That one's big.
The S boosted for 6
that
attacks.
Looks like a nice chest.
Not that big of a deal. Tiro bomb! Run away! But yeah, I'll do all this grinding off stream. Be fighting all these things off stream. Although I will do the actual, like, mission on stream. We'll do the actual mission that we got
looks like a nice chest.
on stream. But, yeah, I figure I may as well go through and, like, rinse and repeat some of these enemies here. If I need to, I can always leave and come back to, like, respawn the enemies. That place is blocked off over there, but I'm sure we're going to be coming back through this area eventually. But yeah, just so that if I want to, I can do a little bit of off-screen grinding. I need to go through and, like, change my equipment as well. My equipment, my orbits, all that stuff, so I figure that would be a pretty good place to call the stream. In 20 minutes before 4 o'clock. What's up, Smiley? Welcome in. Glad to see you. Thanks for stopping on by. Unfortunately, we are at the end of stream, but it sounds like you've been a lurking. Sounds like you've been a lurking. Appreciate that. Always love a good lurker. Got a huge variety of cars. They do. I love the amount of effort they put in these Legend of Heroes games. Like, for a non-AAA title developer, Legend of Heroes, Neon Falcon, they make some really damn good games. Sadness I just got here, but it is what it is. Ah, I see. I see. Well, either way, I appreciate you stopping on by, Smiley. But yeah, unfortunately, I'm just going to end it there, considering we threw a lot of story, and now we have access to doing a little bit of fighting, so I might do a little bit of grinding here. I gotta definitely set up, like, all my equipment and things again, so that'll be a whole time sink, and, well, after all of that, it would be time to end stream, so, But either way, everybody for being here, thank you all so much for being here, appreciate you all. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow, all of that nonsense, I'd appreciate it. But we'll find somebody to raid on into for this evening. Now tomorrow, we got some more Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, gonna be finishing off Childhood Link, and, getting our first step into adulthood. Oh, whoa. how excited we were as kids to be adults, and how tired of adulting we are as adults. Oh boy. Stinky Sky Raid. What? Thanks for the stream, Sky. Thanks you, Lyra. You know you caught me stinky. I'm going to shower, okay? I always shower after I stream, okay? Zelda Hype. Zelda's always a good time. Zelda, always a good time for real. Was you here earlier, Lyra, whenever I said that you were a character in this game? I'll see if I can, like give you a timestamp of what it was, but, there was a character, and I was like, oh, so it's just like Lyra, then. You didn't say anything at the time, so, I think he was probably out. Had your headphones on? Oh, so you did see. Surprised you didn't say anything. Mixing pasta, and I was like, hey! Hell yeah. Hell yeah, at least you got God. At least you, I was able to hit you with that one. And you saw it. You saw the shade and all that. Alright, it doesn't look like anybody's streaming on YouTube that I know, so unfortunately, no redirect there. No YouTube redirect. But let's see what we got on the Twitch side then. Very haunting, these melodies. These Legend of Heroes melodies are always very haunting. Especially when you just are doing stuff like this. They're like, alright, I'm looking into something else now. Not really like playing the game. It starts to really get into your head. In my head. God, there's just so many people just streaming on Twitch. It's such a stark contrast. Yeah, man. You know what? Haven't raided into Snufkin May in a while. Haven't seen them in a while. So sure, why don't we give her a nice old raid? Give her a nice old raid. Alright, go and grab this thing. And we make a small minimize. Alright, here's the raid message for everybody that's on the Twitch site. The blue fire is the subscription for the subs. Red fire is for followers. And then here's the actual raid itself. But yeah, no raid on the YouTube site, sadly, unfortunately. But we'll give a nice raid to the Snufkin May on the Twitch side. But either way, thank you all again so much for stopping on by. I appreciate you all for being here. And in my head. Yeah, Smiley understands. Yes, thank you all once again. Follow, like, subscribe, follow, all that nonsense if you haven't already. I'd appreciate it. We got Discords, we got Twitters, we got Blue Skies, all that stuff's links in the description if you want to see any of that stuff. But either way, hope you all have a good rest of your day, and I shall see you all in the next one, alright? Until then, though, you all take it!
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper.
Anxiety, filling up every space, no privacy. And silently, it could build and build until you finally see, whoa, it's taking over, damn no closure, moving closer. No exposure, I just wanna be a loner. Some can't stay sober, looking over all their shoulders, like moving boulders just to get out of the home. It sucks, I've had enough, I don't wanna feel the stuck under the rug, all my problems that I shove.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper.
I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough. Nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough. I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me, but let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff. I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough. Nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough. I just need to feel this stuff. It sucks when you finally feel like giving up. Oh God, no luck. Everything feels like you're sticky stuck. I'm lost, handcuffed to the bed.